following is a special presentation from the WKLM Sports Department.
Among the Knights fans here at Dover as we get set for this matchup between West Holmes and John Glenn. A shot at redemption for the Lady Knights in the district championship game. Can they pull off and win after falling to John Glenn last year? We'll find out next here on WKLM.
Since 1991, the Holmes County Education and Community Foundation has awarded more than $10.5 million in scholarships to more than 2,700 Holmes County residents pursuing higher education. This year, the foundation has expanded into a full-fledged community foundation, which will allow strategic grants to other nonprofit organizations for the good of the community. Scholarships for the 2023-2024 academic year will be available on our website, www.hcef.net, starting in January. Holmes County residents and Holmes County High School graduating seniors may apply.
At Wayne Door, we are your trusted partner in helping you build your dream home with quality technicians who pay attention to every detail so you won't have to pay costly future repairs. At Wayne Door, we only install high-quality products to protect your family for generations to come. We have your whole house covered with garage doors, windows, and more. So choose the team at Wayne Door. People you can trust since 1973. Visit waynedoor.com for a free quote today.
The Holmes County Chamber of Commerce and Tourism Bureau is proud to support our local athletes. Our mission is to help our members succeed through advocacy, leadership, economic development, innovation, communication, and maintaining our community's identity. Visit www.holmescountychamber.com.
Not only does MRV Siding Supply have a new location with a huge showroom, they also have more options to choose from. Choose from their 3 new colors of siding in gray, red, and green, along with new colors in Provia Stone. They are also featuring Diamond Coat maintenance-free Cedar Home Decor Look products with a 30-year warranty. Stop by and see them at their new showroom on County Road 624 in Millersburg, in addition to their locations in Newark and Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, at MRV Siding Supply.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
Hi, this is Sarah Clark. Stop by and visit us at 5354 Township Road 336 off of State Route 39, right next to the Methodist Church. At Creative Edge, we personalize a unique look for each individual. We care and build relationships with our clients, and we strive for the latest trends through continual education. Creative Edge has a professional, relaxing, and positive atmosphere. Creative Edge is a full-service salon offering dimensional hair coloring, haircut design, nails, pedicures, massage, facials, waxing, and eyelash lifts and tints. Please call us for an appointment today at 330-674-3343.
At Pomerane Hospital, they're committed to providing heart and stroke care that aligns with the latest research-based treatment guidelines. Studies show patients can recover better when these guidelines are consistently followed. They're proud to be recognized by the American Heart Association for their achievement in the Mission Lifeline STEMI Referring Center Gold Plus Quality Program. Another way Pomerane Hospital is working to improve health care for you and your family.
Before the Tip is brought to you by Village Motors of Millersburg.
Get your vehicle back on the road smooth and problem-free with Village Motors Collision Center. Hi, this is Deke Miller, and our Collision Center works on all makes and models and has available deductible assistance, along with loaner and rental vehicles available for your use, complimentary oil change packages, not to mention that we are the preferred repair shop for most insurance companies. Ask us about our cleanup packages with 4 great packages from basic to premium by appointment only starting at $19.95. For collision repair, make your first stop at Village Motors in Millersburg.
Jake Sidle here with Knights head coach Lindsey Snyder. And, Coach, coming off 2 big wins so far in this tournament. You got John Glenn tonight in the district championship game. What are you looking at to see out of the Little Muskies?
Yeah, I mean, a year ago we were in the same play or same game, and we struggled a little bit with their trap and their defense, and obviously they graduated the Coomer kid who was a big scorer for them, and but they're going to look to do the same things, same type of things, put the pressure on us. Try to cause some turnovers in the full court and the half court, and we have to be able to handle it. And I told our kids yesterday, specifically our point guards, I said, you guys are a lot better right now than you were a year ago at this time. And so, I have all the confidence in the world that you can handle the basketball and do what you need to do. And, playing Indian Creek on Wednesday, I thought that was a good, the Indian Creek and John Glenn do similar things with their defense. And so we've been working on that stuff all week. And, it's kind of set us up, hopefully, here to be successful today.
Coach, I know you've had some more closer games than you would have liked to have this season, but on that game against Indian Creek, able to stay close and then pull away in the end. What did you see out of your girls in that performance?
Yeah, they showed a little bit of toughness there, where it was back and forth, and then they took the lead, and then, we were able to, get a couple stops and a couple putbacks and easy buckets there in the fourth quarter that led to, it turned kind of in our favor real quickly there at towards the fourth quarter. And, I was just proud of how hard our kids played in that little stretch of time there.
Coach, you opened the season in this building against Dover. Does the familiarity with that help your team stay a little more comfortable today?
Yeah, I mean, when they called and said, hey, you're going to play Dover on Saturday, I felt good about that. We played well here the first time we played here. It's an easy trip to get here. We're not taking 83 down any winding roads. And so I feel a lot better about playing here than, playing down at Tri-Valley like we did last year.
Well, Coach, good luck this afternoon, and thanks for your time today.
Thank you.
Stay tuned. More to come on the pregame show here on WKLM.
Before the Tip has been brought to you by Village Motors of Millersburg.
Sauls and Berlin wishes good luck to all Holmes County coaches, players, and families on the tournament trail. They also invite you to stop in and see all the new spring items they have to offer, including potty benches and glass window boxes. If you're looking for a one-of-a-kind unique item, including a large selection of hot sauces, marinara, and salsas to share with the community, visit Sauls online at saulsandberlin.com or find them on Facebook. Get financial solutions when you need it from Dave Stayball Financial Services. After winning 6 state championships as a head basketball coach, Dave Stayball knows that planning, preparation, and hard work can lead to success. And the same can be applied to your financial future. Whether you are a young adult, individual, family, or a business, Dave Stayball Financial Services will establish financial goals and income protection. Contact Dave Stayball Financial Services at 893-1900, located at 4585 State Route 39, Millersburg. Securities offered through ON Equity Sales Company, member FINRA SIPC.
Connection, comfort, and safety. 3 necessities for every stage of senior living. At Danbury Senior Living, peace of mind is a must for the senior and their family. Experience this and more at Danbury Senior Living of Worcester and Millersburg. Stop in for a tour at Glen Drive in Millersburg and Portage Road in Worcester. Or visit us at danburyseniorliving.com for more information. A leader of senior care in Wayne County for nearly a decade, let Danbury be your choice in the next step of senior living.
Attorney Blair Bauer would like to take a moment to commend the West Holmes athletes for their hard work and dedication. It takes both of these attributes to be successful. Also, you have to know your game, know your opponents, and above all, be prepared for the unexpected. Attorney Blair Bauer applies these same principles when handling legal work for you. If you have legal issues that you need assistance with, call Blair Bauer, attorney at law in Millersburg today at 330-674-0499.
Whether you're looking for tile, hardwood, carpet, or luxury vinyl, Elite Flooring and Tile has a broad selection. Elite Flooring and Tile is a full-service flooring store with over 1 million square feet of flooring in stock and ready to have installed. Be sure to mention the promo code BUYLOCAL and save. Hours are Monday 6 to 7, Tuesday through Friday 6 to 5, and Saturday 8 to noon. Elite Flooring and Tile is conveniently located 1 mile east of Walnut Creek on State Route 39.
The Mass Trucking Maintenance Team is growing and looking for experienced trailer and truck mechanics at both locations, Millersburg and Massillon. The pay range is between $24 and $32 per hour depending on skill level and weekend availability. To learn more, contact Tom at 330-674-8913 or apply online at masscareers.com. Join Mass Trucking Maintenance Team today.
The West Holmes Lady Knights come into this contest with a record of 20-4 on the season. They were 10-2 in the Ohio Cardinal Conference, and that was good enough for another share of the OCC crown with Mansfield Senior. On the other side, John Glenn and the Little Muskies, they come in with a record of 18-8 on the season. They were 9-7 in the Museum Valley League. That was good for 5th place. They're coming off 3 wins, a 1-point win over Carrollton to move on into this district championship game, 63-62. They blew out Zanesville 74-40, as well as Riverview 51-20 so far in the tournament. West Holmes on the other side, they are coming off a big win over Indian Creek, 44-37. That was a game that was close for most of the ball game, but the Lady Knights able to pull away at the end, near the end, to get a big victory. They also defeated Cambridge 60-26 in that matchup, in their tournament matchup. Well, last year it was these two teams having a tournament matchup as well, as that would be John Glenn getting a 58-40 win over the Lady Knights a year ago in a game where Kinsey Patterson led the way with 19 points, and Allie McMillan had 6. Allie McMillan added 2 in that one. Mackenzie Lynn Scott for the Little Muskies, she scored 13 in this contest a year ago. Maya Oliver added 15 as well. And Kayla Morgan added 13 for the Little Muskies last year. So it'll be an interesting matchup. These two teams, again, they played each other last year in a district championship game. Another chance at it, and West Holmes, they're going to always be looking for some production from at least one of the two McMillan sisters, but they hope to get both of them out there. And then, of course, Keegan Ull, and you got a few other players that have really stepped into big scoring roles for the Knights this season. We'll go ahead and take another quick timeout. We'll come back, finish setting up this matchup between the Knights and the Little Muskies here on WKLM.
Howard Hanna Real Estate Services continues to give you even more options for all your real estate needs. As your local market experts, Howard Hanna has been known as trusted realtors who take special care of your real estate opportunities. Visit them on the web at howardhanna.com or call them at 674-7610. Plus, don't forget about RES Auction Services at res.bid for the latest auctions. Call for consignments at 833-765-3737. Howard Hanna Real Estate Services and RES Auction Services on Glen Drive in Millersburg, and visit RES at the Auction Yard on Fry Road in Worcester. They're stronger together and here for you.
Sally, you need a root canal. Traveling, you need your wisdom teeth out. Traveling, you need braces. Traveling, you need a dental implant. Traveling, you need your teeth cleaned. Traveling! That's it, happy feet. You're benched until you start going to Dr. Welsh for your dental care. Quit traveling so much.
Yes, Coach. I'll check out their website at www.drbradwelsh.com and give them a call at 330-674-4876.
Good luck to all area winter sports teams.
Albatross Asphalt in Lakeville is proud to sponsor this West Holmes broadcast. Whether it's residential, commercial, or industrial, Albatross Asphalt specializes in asphalt paving, along with chip and seal, and resurfacing and overlay. Albatross Asphalt knows that a well-paved road is essential for the smooth flow of life. Allow their team of skilled professionals to ensure you durable, long-lasting results. Choose Albatross Asphalt in Lakeville for all your paving needs by calling 330-465-3375. That's 330-465-3375. Go Nice!
The Holmes Cheese Company supports the West Holmes athletes and is wishing them all the best of luck. The Holmes Cheese Company is a wholesale cheese manufacturer that has been in business for 82 years and is located on State Route 39 in Millersburg. Holmes Cheese Company started manufacturing natural cheese using local area farm milk in 1941 and still do today. Look for the Holmes Cheese Company label at your local grocer.
A single-family home located at 2603 Domet Drive, Unit 1391, Millersburg, is listed for sale by Kaufman Realty and Auctions. With an asking price of $250,000, this property was built in 1987 and has 3 bedrooms and 2 full baths with 1,508 square feet, located in the Lake Buckhorn subdivision, West Holmes Local School District. For more information or to choose a date and time to see this property, contact Dan Miller at 330-763-4653 or check it out at kaufmanrealty.com. Located in the rolling hills of Holmes County, Keim Home Center is the destination and trusted source for your home building and woodworking needs. They are dedicated to caring for each project like they care for their own. Keim offers free next-day delivery on an unmatched selection of stock items within their local delivery area. Shop a growing selection of products available online at keim.express or call to place your order today. Yes, you heard right. You can place your local delivery order online at keim.express. Keim, built on trust since 1911.
Well, 2 teams in Region 7 have already punched their ticket into those regional semifinals. The first one was Proctorville-Fairland as they defeated Fairfield Union by the final score of 68-39, but that ends a Cinderella run there for Fairfield Union, the number 12 seed, as they have the number 5 seed and the number 4 seed on their way to that district championship game. And Fairland, they're going to face off against Chillicothe-Unoto, who beat Thornville-Sheridan by a final score of 55-53, a close contest in that one last night. So those 2 teams will meet up on the 28th at 6 p.m., and that's going to be at Windland Memorial Gymnasium in Zanesville. The winner of this game going to face off against the winner of the Granville and Bishop Hartley game. And Granville, the number 1 seed, Bishop Hartley, the number 6 seed. Action around the area tonight, today I should say, Division 4 action. Highland is taking on River over in the Reese Center. Matt Croy has a call of that one over on the FM side as well as on our YouTube page. We'll keep you updated on the score on that one as well throughout the evening. And then tonight we will have 2 more games for you. Boys district tournament basketball, district championship basketball from New Philadelphia. It'll be West Holmes taking on the Quakers. And Coach, while we're talking about that game real quick here with Don Hall, this is a very interesting matchup. We saw the Knights play New Philly close twice in the regular season.
And then that's it. It's hard to beat a team 3 times from what I've been told now. I've actually know that is so true. And West Holmes is actually, they match up pretty good with New Philadelphia. But here lately, New Philadelphia's been stepping up. The last 5 games, they played extremely well. And West Holmes is going to have to know where Carter Vandal is tonight.
Also, we'll have Division 3 girls region championship basketball on Stream 2 tonight. That's going to be an audio-only stream up in North Ridgeville. In a Wayne County Athletic League regional championship matchup between Waynedale and Chippewa. Those teams were tied atop the Wayne County Athletic League at the end of the season. So a lot of great basketball around the area today. We hope you can tune in for a lot of it. Also, we'll have some wrestling reports on the FM side throughout the day as well. So a very busy athletic weekend, but back to the game at hand here. Again, Jake Sidle alongside Don Hall, and this is another interesting matchup. Of course, John Glenn and West Holmes. You say that there's a little bit of history there between these 2 teams in recent years, and this is going to be a very fun afternoon affair.
It's just a fantastic district final game. If you'd ask a lot of people at the beginning of the year who's going to be in the district final game when the brackets first came out, I'm sure 90% of people would predict these 2 teams. And it's happening. And West Holmes, maybe a little bit of revenge factor from last year's defeat to John Glenn in the district final game. We'll have to see, but it's going to be just a phenomenal game tonight.
And meanwhile, we touched on it a little bit in the open. The Knights are going to be looking for production from Allie and Ella McMillan, as well as Keegan Oldenite, but they've got some younger players that have stepped up throughout the year as well.
Well, Briar Klein, Zelina Proper, you got to know where those girls are on the floor. Chloe Patton, you don't lose her because she's a really good outside shooter as well. Aviana Yoder has stepped up her game here lately. So West Holmes is more than just the McMillan and Ool show. That they got girls that can score if needed.
Meanwhile, John Glenn, they have one returning player coming back from an injury, but one of their starters is going to be limited today due to illness.
Yeah, I guess the Madeline Winland's going to be sort of limited today with her minutes. Not feeling 100%, I was told. So I don't believe she's going to start today's game. She may play. It's going to be a coach's decision. I guess it might even be Madeline's decision. But we'll see. It's just next girl up. But they do have one girl coming back from an injury. Riley Zemensky I think she's played a couple games here, just getting maybe her basketball legs underneath her. So you might see her with some more minutes tonight.
Well, we are getting closer and closer to the tip-off of this one here at Dover High School. We'll go ahead and take one more time out. We'll come back and we'll get our final thoughts in and then get ready for the opening tip here on WKLM.
It's time to be thinking about those concrete projects. Call Homes Ready Mix of Millersburg, offering ready-mix concrete, precast blocks, and a variety of mason and concrete products. Call today for prices and delivery options of ready-mix concrete at 674-0865 or sand and gravel at 674-8121. That's Homes Ready Mix of Millersburg, a proud supporter of all Holmes County athletes.
Millersburg Electric has been serving the area since 1945 with quality sales and service of home appliances. And now, during the President's Day Super Sale, get selected savings throughout the store. Hi, this is Kerry Taylor, and as a member of one of the nation's largest appliance buying groups, we offer inventory levels and pricing equal or better than all of those larger stores. With over 250 items on display and thousands available, let our experienced staff show you the latest in kitchen appliances, laundry products, freezers, and more. Visit us on State Route 83 south of Millersburg or 24/7 at millersburgelectric.com.
It all started back in 1953 when a farmer from Stark County and a mortician from Holmes County opened up a tire store with 3 tires. Millersburg Tire Service is celebrating their 70th year anniversary, and they are proud to say they're still doing business like they did 70 years ago, just on a larger scale. As owner Brad Schmucker gets ready to slow down, the third generation gets ready to take the reins, ensuring they can provide exceptional service for years to come. Whether you need new tires, tire repairs, or regular maintenance, their experienced team has you covered. That's Millersburg Tire Service on State Route 39 east of Millersburg, celebrating 70 years of business. Denko Marketing of Millersburg reminds you that a properly working and maintained garage door is critical to safety. Door springs, bottom brackets, cables, and supports are under extreme tension and can cause serious injury if dealt with improperly. That's why your local garage door dealer is the one to trust. His professional expertise keeps your garage door working as it should and puts the job in the right hands. A safety and service tip from Denko Marketing of Millersburg, where the business at hand is the business of home.
Stop in all this week for these great deals at Rody's IG Marketplace. Hi, this is Scott Rody, and we have extra large red seedless grapes, $1.99 a pound, 4-pound bag of California navel oranges, $3.88, 4-pound bag of IJ granulated sugar, $2.48. We also have IJ roll sausage, $3.49, Armour pepperoni, $2.99, tilapia fillets for $4.99 a pound, and 2-pound package of cooked shrimp for $14.99. Don't forget to call 674-7075 for meat, cheese, and party platters at Rody's IGA.
Just about 5.5 minutes left on our pregame clock here. Jake Sidle and Don Hall with you this afternoon. Our producer today is Lydia Brady. Our videographer is going to be Natalie Holbrook. Thank you again for tuning in here on the WKLM YouTube page as well as WKLM-FM.com on Stream 2. Great to have you with us this afternoon for a regional championship ball game. We'd just like to send a shout out to anyone that not able to make it tuning in here today, but we've got one heck of a crowd here in Dover.
I'll tell you what, both sides are almost, well, I'd say 3/4 full, and we still have 5 minutes until game time. People are still coming through the outdoor. You can still see that. So it's going to be just a super, super, super crowd for a district final game.
So meanwhile, we've talked a little bit about each team, Don, but what are going to be your keys to the game for, we'll start first with a West Holmes victory.
Well, West Holmes' victory is 50-50 balls. If there's a loose ball, West Holmes has to make sure that counts. The 50-50 ball that you get in the first quarter may be the difference in the game. Not necessarily the one that you don't get in the last quarter. I mean, so it's sometimes a 50-50 ball is a tempo-changing play in the game. And also, West Holmes is playing against John Glenn, who is traditionally a zone defense playing team. And if you have a zone defense playing team, you should be able to offense rebound the ball. So West Holmes is going to have to hit the offensive boards really, really hard and try to get some second chance points.
And as we saw right at the end of the regular season, West Holmes had a little bit of their work cut out for them on the zone. They put a lot of work into that in that last tri-way matchup. So that's going to practice in the regular season is going to come through here in the postseason.
Absolutely. And one thing about John Glenn is it's going to be a multitude of zones that they're going to throw at West Holmes. They're going to do a 1-2-2 zone, a 2-1-2 zone, a 1-3-1, a 1-1-2-1. I mean, it's just they're going to be ever changing, and that's going to be what John Glenn wants to do is to slow West Holmes down. And how you slow West Holmes down is you're going to have to change defense, which makes West Holmes sort of stop and think a little bit. So it's a very good move by the John Glenn coach to changing defenses, and he has a lot of defenses to go to.
We are in for a fun one this afternoon, and it's going to be. Is it going to be run and gun, or are they going to slow this one down a little bit? Which one do you think for John Glenn?
West Holmes wants to push the tempo and be it up and down the court as much as they can get it. John Glenn will actually like to slow West Holmes definitely in the half-court set. But believe me, if John Glenn's guards get a chance to leak out, which is they do because John Glenn's sort of big underneath, their guards sort of leak out, they're going to look to push the ball against West Holmes and looking for that 2-on-1 or 3-on-2 advantage.
We'll go ahead and take one more final timeout. We'll come back, and Don Hall will have the starting lineups for you here on WKLM.
Albatross Asphalt in Lakeville is proud to sponsor this West Holmes broadcast. Whether it's residential, commercial, or industrial, Albatross Asphalt specializes in asphalt paving, along with chip and seal, and resurfacing and overlay. Albatross Asphalt knows that a well-paved road is essential for the smooth flow of life. Allow their team of skilled professionals to ensure you durable, long-lasting results. Choose Albatross Asphalt in Lakeville for all your paving needs by calling 330-465-3375. That's 330-465-3375. Go Nice!
If you're a motivated individual looking for employment, then Village Motors may have an opportunity for you to start a career. This is Deke Miller letting you know that Village Motors is now hiring technicians with various levels of experience, service advisors, salespeople, and we're also looking for help in our parts department. We offer competitive pay and benefits and a remarkable work environment. Contact Tom Porman at 674-8543 or email him at tporman@villagemotorsinc.com.
This is Raleigh Mast. I'm a fleet mechanic with Yoder Lumber Logistics. We are a truckload carrier and broker servicing customers east of the Rocky Mountains. We have a fleet of late model equipment specializing in flatbed and Conestoga freight. At Yoder Lumber Logistics, we take pride in offering our customers fast and friendly service at competitive rates for all their inbound and outbound needs. Give us a call today at 330-893-3131.
Are you tired of wasting money on your home energy bills? Let Home Siding Contractors show you just how affordable replacing your windows can be. Provia has developed a reputation within the vinyl replacement window industry for having the best features and options. The Provia Endure and Aspect windows are as stunningly beautiful as they are energy efficient, and over time will pay for themselves. Call Home Siding Contractors today to set up your free in-home evaluation by calling 888-725-6619.
Home Siding Contractors.
Are you having ongoing issues with your flat or low slope roof? MEB Systems of Sugar Creek specializes in flat or low slope roofs and has been serving the community and beyond since 1977. Whether it's tracking down or resolving that persistent leak, you are in need of a complete roof replacement, or you have a new build, MEB Systems will strive to find the best solution for you. They believe if a job is worth doing, it's worth doing right. Call MEB Systems Incorporated today at 330-852-4333 and visit them online at mebsystems.com. MEB Systems wishes all Holmes County athletes a safe and healthy season.
Call Berlin Heating and Cooling, your Rheem Pro partner. With combined knowledge of over 65 years, you know that you're calling the very best. Berlin Heating and Cooling services and installs Rheem and all types of other furnaces and equipment. Berlin Heating and Cooling, they're your local team you can trust. Call today, 330-893-3057. That's 330-893-3057.
At Wayne Door, we are your trusted partner in helping you build your dream home with quality technicians who pay attention to every detail so you won't have to pay costly future repairs. At Wayne Door, we only install high-quality products to protect your family for generations to come. We have your whole house covered with garage doors, windows, and more. So choose the team at Wayne Door. People you can trust since 1973. Visit waynedoor.com for a free quote today.
Beachy's Auto Care and Truck Center continues to offer the convenience of two great locations on US 62 in Weinsberg and on County Road 201 in Berlin. The Weinsberg shop will take care of heavy-duty truck and fleet customers from 7 a.m. to midnight, while the Berlin facility will repair auto and light trucks from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Contact them in Weinsberg at 359-5421. Or in Berlin at 674-6970. That's Beachy's Auto Care and Truck Center in Weinsberg and Berlin.
The starting lineup is being brought to you by Finish Line Auto Body, located on the north side of Millersburg. If your car is damaged, the best place to get it back in the game is at Finish Line Auto Body. Here with the starting lineups is Don Hall.
Thank you very much, Jake. Starting today for the visiting team, the John Glenn Lady Muskies. Number 1, a 6'2" senior forward, Mackenzie Linscott. Number 2, a 5'8" sophomore guard, Maya Oliver. Number 5, a 5'10" junior guard, Emma Dolan. Number 32, a 5'11" sophomore guard, Jessica Church. And rounding out your starting 5, number 23, a 5'8" junior guard, Aaliyah Musselman. And for your home team on the scoreboard today, your West Holmes Lady Knights. Number 12, a 5'4" junior, averages 7.3 points in the tournament run so far, Allie McMillan. Number 24, a 5'5" junior, Keegan Uhl. Number 15, a 5'8" junior, Chloe Patton. Number 21, a 5'10" sophomore, Aviana Yoder. And rounding out your starting 5, number 14, a 5'9" senior, averaging 11.7 points and 6 rebounds a game so far in tournament action, Ella McMillan.
The Little Muskies are coached by Gary Sigmund, while the bench boss for the Lady Knights is Lindsay Snyder. These starting lineups have been brought to you by Finish Line Auto Body. They have experts in collision repair and paint jobs that will have your car looking brand new. They'll even pay up to $500 of your insurance deductible. Give Brooks a call today at 330-674-1483. The Muskies are in their road maroons, we'll call those ones, with the script Muskies across the front, white numerals on the front and back, and some white and gray striping on the back of the jersey as well. I like to give a little bit of comparison. We'll go with Mississippi State on that one.
Well, that's a good analogy right there. Good comparison.
Looks a little bit like Mississippi State out there. On the other side, West Holmes in their home whites trimmed in red and blue. West Holmes on the front with red numerals on the front and back, trimmed in blue. Knights will attack right to left over your radio dial or on your screen when we get this one started. As it is already started down at Meadowbrook High School between River and Highland, and the Pilots leading the Hawks 2-0, and a chance to make it 3 early on. Don, one more time, final thoughts before we get this one started.
Well, it's going to come down to second chance points, 50-50 balls, and who controls the tempo of the game. John Glenn, once again, wants to slow down as much as possible, but they will run if the chance is there, and West Holmes wants to make it a full-court game as much as possible. So Allie McMillan's going to be key for West Holmes today, see if she can corral the Oliver girl, who's a very, very nice sophomore guard.
Always fun when you get to this time, and of course, I've seen a lot of girls basketball in a few different states. It all pales in comparison come tournament time to Ohio.
Right now is just a great time to be a sports fanatic, because not only do you have girls basketball going on, you got sectional finals of boys basketball going on. You've got the the sectional finals for wrestling going on. So it's great. But I'll tell you what, look for that unsung hero tonight. Just look for that girl that, maybe has been averaging 2 points or 2 rebounds a game to have that 8-point game or 6 or 7 rebound game.
Jessica Church going to do the jumping for John Glenn as we wait for the Knights to break their huddle. And break their huddle they will. Patton heading to the jump circle here as we'll get started again. Knights moving right to left on your radio dial and screen. So we get the all clear from the scorer's table. Our official steps in with the basketball. Here's his whistle. The tip is up. And we are underway as Allie McMillan will get that tip brought in. And she is up top now. And will move towards the left of the key. She'll give it up to Keegan Ohl on the right wing side. Now Patton. Now back up to Keegan Ohl. Now back on the near side. Here's Allie McMillan. Now Ella McMillan on the left wing. Back to Allie. She'll take a dribble. Goes right wing side to Keegan Ohl. Ohl tries to bounce pass it into Aviana Yoder. Now here's Patton for a 3 on the right wing. Got it.
That's what they need. Good pass inside to Aviana Yoder. Good kick out to Chloe Patton. Know where she is.
The Lady Knights strike first as we'll come across the timeline. We'll give it up top to Maya Oliver. Oliver. Bounce pass over on that right wing side. Now Dolan. Now right wing side down in the corner to Church. Back up top. And we'll find Oliver again out near the scorer's table. She'll dribble towards the top of the key. Now wants to drive in. Will pull back at the free throw line. Her pass knocked away. And now that's going to be taken away by Allie McMillan. Allie McMillan now left wing side. She'll drive in. Puts up the floater in the lane. Back iron, no good. Rebound is tipped around and brought down there by Emma Dolan. Driving across the timeline now, here's Oliver looking to go coast to coast. She'll put it up off the glass, give Maya Oliver 2 points.
That's what West Holmes can't have, is her getting the ball and going coast to coast.
McMillan will get this one into Keegan Ohl, who will bring it across the timeline on the far side. She'll drive in, just puts up the floater in the lane. Back iron, no good. Rebound going to be brought in once again by Maya Oliver. Driving the other way, here's Dolan off the pass from Oliver, and she has an easy look at the basket for a layup, and now it's 4-3, the lead taken by the Muskies here with 6:25 to go in quarter number 1. McMillan inside to Keegan Ohl. She'll put it up for 2.
I mean, that's what's open against that zones. That inside, nice little flash, good little pass, nice easy shot.
Lob pass over the timeline. Church going to drive now after receiving it. She'll miss the little hook shot. Rebound's going to be tied up. But before the tie-up, Allie McMillan, or actually Chloe Patton, was under there with her foot on the line while touching the basketball. So that'll go down as a rebound for the here in Dover for the Muskies. Up top now as we look to move on the right wing side. Driving in, here's Church, kicks it down into the corner. Now we'll reset back to Oliver. Oliver puts up a mid-range 2. We'll miss it. Ella McMillan tips the rebound and then grabs it. And she'll dribble this one and crosses the timeline, comes near side. McMillan had pressure from behind, almost lost it, got her to her sister Allie. And now Keegan Ohl will lob it back over to Allie McMillan on the near side. 5.5 to go, 5-4 the lead for West Holmes. Bounce pass to Ella McMillan. Drives in on the baseline, kicks it out. Patton tried to put up a shot in the paint. She's going to be fouled. She'll shoot 2.
Just a fantastic drive by Ella McMillan and a good read by Chloe Patton to find that open spot in the key. Good pass. Now she's shooting 2.
Maya Oliver will pick up her first, team's first. Chloe Patton at the line, shoots a pair. Patton's front end is back iron, no good. At the conclusion of this contest, we'll announce our Subway player of the game. They'll receive a complimentary foot-long fresh value meal from the Subway at $9.97 South Washington Street in Millersburg. That's the Subway player of the game. Now officials intervening there with a player that would have resulted in a lane violation for John Glenn. The shot's made anyway. So Patton, 4 points early as the ball's knocked around and got into the hands of Lynn Scott. She'll hand it off, and crossing the timeline, there's Oliver. She'll have her pocket picked, and Keegan Ohl brings it the other way. Stretch pass for Ella McMillan. She'll lay it up and in.
Last way to run the court. Good look ahead by Ohl.
8-4 now, 5:11 to go, first quarter. They'll lob it down and across again, out of bounds, and it's going to go off of Keegan Ull there. And I think Keegan Ull just kind of knew that one rolled off her there. It was kind of shielded from the view of the fans on the far side, though. So Jessica Church going to look to inbound it down to our right. Church gets it into Dolan. Dolan going to hand it back off to Church up top. 8-4, 5 minutes to go here, quarter number one. Right wing side now, driving in is Musselman. She'll kick it back out up top, and now Maya Oliver has it. She'll give it up to Lynn Scott. Right wing side now, Jessica Church driving in, now turns around on the block. She'll hand it back off to Musselman. Musselman dribbles in, has the ball taken out of her hands by Briar Klein, who checked in at the last buzzer, and now will go the other way as Ella McMillan loses the basketball. Driving in and contact made, a charge going to be called against Jessica Church, as that was Briar Klein stepping in on the block to take the charge.
Those are the little things that you need to do. Sacrifice your body for that extra possession you're going to get right now.
It's going to be the first foul on Jessica Church. Team's second. 4.5 to go here in the first quarter. West Holmes up 8-4. 2-3 zone by the Muskies here on this possession as they'll go right wing side. Now Keegan Ull, now back to Allie McMillan. McMillan dribbles, now looks to get it inside to Keegan Ull in the paint. She'll pick up her dribble, kicks it right wing side, now driving in Allie McMillan. Now Allie McMillan, she'll go cross court to Klein. Klein gets the pass, now dribbles around on that right wing side, bounce pass into Allie McMillan. She'll corral it and she'll get it back outside. Now Keegan Ull drives, now getting it up, driving the baseline, Ella McMillan. Ball knocks its way out, and Keegan Ull can't grab it, and it'll go out of bounds. That'll be the third West Holmes turnover.
West Holmes doing a pretty good job of finding the seam, penetrating the seam to get two people to guard you, but just nobody filled the middle where it was open that time.
Aviana Yoder checking back in for the Knights. So they'll bounce this one in the backcourt once again to Church. 8-4, 3:50 to go here in the first quarter. Crossing the timeline is Jessica Church. She's got Keegan Ull all over her. Now they'll get it underneath to Oliver. Bounce pass in. That's going to be off the bottom of the bucket by Lynn Scott. It'll end up going out of bounds. Last touch by the Knights, so it'll stay with the Muskies as the John Glenn fans wanted a foul down underneath.
West Holmes is doing a good job of pressure defense and making John Glenn start their offense almost at half court.
Oliver has it driving in, throws it up. She'll be fouled on the shot attempt, and it won't be made. A little aggressive on that block attempt from Ella McMillan.
And you want to keep Oliver from using that dominant left hand of hers into the middle, sort of shade that hand, make her use her right hand.
So 2 shots here from Maya Oliver. She puts up the front end and she'll miss it. Stop by the jewelry store at 97 West Jackson Street in Millersburg today during Girls Night Out to get 50% off all fashion jewelry and get a free pearl set with every $75 purchase. Plus, take a picture in their magic mirror at the jewelry store, 97 West Jackson Street in Millersburg. Come across the timeline now after the make as Ella McMillan has it. McMillan dribbles, gives it up to Briar Klein. She'll take a 3 on the right wing. No good. Aviana Yoder, though, going to get a rebound on that block. She'll get it up to Briar Klein. Briar Klein throws it up. No good, but a foul. She'll shoot 2.
It's good offensive rebound by Aviana Yoder. Second chance points. Good flash by Briar Klein.
So Klein at the line will shoot 2 here. Puts the front end up, and she'll miss the front end. That foul going to go against Lynn Scott. That's her first and the team's third. Zelina Proper checking in for the first time tonight this afternoon as well, as making the second attempt there was Briar Klein. Makes it 9-6, a 3-point game here, 3:22 to go. So go right wing side now down to Musselman. She'll dribble back up top, now finds Maya Oliver working against Allie McMillan, and she'll pass down to Riley Zeminski. Zeminski's pass down low now to Morgan. She'll get it back up top. The ball is loose on the floor. Diving for it there was Proper, and Allie McMillan has it. McMillan 2-on-1, tried to bounce it across to Briar Klein, and she couldn't get to it. Now a fast break going the other way. Underneath for Oliver, up and off the glass for 2. on the assist from Riley Zeminski.
John Glenn does a great job of filling in lanes and pushing the tempo.
Don't look now. It's a 1-point game, 9-8. The Knights still lead here. 2:40 to go in the first quarter. Allie McMillan has it on the near side. Now Proper. Back to McMillan. Keegan Uhl and Chloe Patton to check in at the next whistle for the Knights. McMillan. Bounce pass to Proper in the paint. Her pass out to Ella McMillan. Knocked out of the way and taken is Zeminski. Zeminski, coast to coast, takes it up, puts it up, no good, but she is found by Briar Klein, who's trying to play the pass instead of the drive.
Well, with Zeminski, once again, this is maybe her second or third game back from that injury. Boy, she's looking good.
So Briar Klein picks up her first and the team's second personal. The first attempt is up there. That one will rim out by Riley Zeminski. Patton and Uhl checking in. Allie McMillan, as well as Briar Klein, going to take a seat on the bench. Zeminski gets the ball for her second attempt, puts it up. She'll make that one. And we are tied at 9, and that is the first tie of this ball game. Right wing side now, and they'll get it across to McMillan. Ella McMillan driving in, bounced it, tried to get it down to Aviana Yoder. She took some contact, wasn't able to hold the ball. It'll be knocked out of bounds. And that'll be another turnover on the Knights. They now have 6, both teams with 6 turnovers here in the first quarter.
I think maybe a little bit West Holmes is overpassing right now. Maybe Ella McMillan might have taken that and tried to score with that.
Pressure on the inbound as they will finally get it in here with Riley Zeminski. Zeminski across the timeline now here with Linscott. Linscott kicks it out for 3 from Musselman. She'll miss it. Offensive board brought in by Maya Oliver and will reset. Zeminski gives it to Oliver. Now bounce pass into Musselman. Musselman kicks it down in the corner. Linscott for 3 again. No good. Proper had the rebound for a second there, but she goes out of bounds with it as she's dealing with some pressure underneath. And the athleticism of the post from John Carroll is, John Glenn, wrong John there, is really making it hard on the Knights down low.
Absolutely.
Inbound to Musselman. Musselman makes one miss, shoots a 3, misses it. Rebound is going to be brought in there by Aviana Yoder. She'll find Ella McMillan. Ella McMillan coming across up on the left wing. Finds Keegan Uhl. Keegan Uhl nice underneath pass for Patton, or correction, that was Yoder underneath there for 2.
Just fantastic look by Keegan Uhl. Good finish by Aviana.
11-9 now. Here's the shot. No good. Is there a tip? And there will be a tip on the attempt from Musselman down low.
You know, it's a really physical game this first quarter, but normally the more you go down the tournament trail, district finals, you're going to have that.
And, you know, we were talking before we went on air here, Don. They have a great officiating crew today, and they're really letting this game play out.
Well, led by crew chief Jose Davis, and I don't know if you remember, he's just a phenomenal football player at Bel Air. 3
coming in, no good on the attempt that time from Emma Dolan. Patton with the rebound as she comes across the timeline. She'll lose it on a bad dribble. 1-on-1 now. Oliver throws it up off the glass. No good. Ella McMillan on the floor with the rebound, but it's going to be tied up, and that'll keep the ball with the Muskies. 1:08 to go here, first quarter. There's a loose shoelace down low for Oliver. She'll tie it up, and we'll have a substitution come in. Emma Dolan going to check out for Riley Zeminski. Look to inbound underneath with Linscott. Linscott up top, left wing, and now faking the 3 and driving in. Here's Church. She'll put up the floater. No good. Offensive rebound by Morgan. And we'll reset back to Zeminski on the left wing. Under a minute to play here, first quarter. Dribbling around is Zeminski. Zeminski kicks it. Corner. And almost losing that there. Now a foul going to go against Ella McMillan as she was trying to tie up Morgan in the corner.
Yeah, she had 3/4 arm and a quarter ball there.
That's going to be the second foul on Ella McMillan, and that is not good for really your number 1 option right now.
No, but I mean, next girl up.
And it will be Keegan Uhl taking that role. That's the 3rd team foul on the Knights. They'll inbound it back up top to Kayla Morgan. She'll drive in, now kicks it down in the corner to Zeminski. Zeminski tried to pass it down low. Linscott will pick it up and put a shot. She'll miss it. Rebound going to be brought in there by Keegan Uhl. Keegan Uhl across the timeline for Allie McMillan. She'll go cross court to Briar Klein. Klein down in the corner. Keegan Uhl with a corner three. Look, nothing but net for Keegan Uhl.
You called it, Jake. You called it.
We come across the timeline now with Morgan. Morgan drives in, picks up her dribble, almost traveled there. She'll get the pass out to Zemensky to drive in. Now Lynn Scott takes the pass from her underneath, up for two. 8 seconds to go here in the quarter. 14-11 the lead. Patton now to McMillan. Keegan Uhl will have to try a half-court heave. She just throws it up. Oh, she hit the rim, but she can't get the shot to fall on the attempt. 14-11, Knights on top after 1 quarter of play. We'll go ahead and take a timeout and be back here on WKLM. Attention all homeowners and buyers in Holmes and surrounding counties. Are you in the market for a new home or looking to sell your property? Look no further than Owens Real Estate Firm. As one of the top 10% of realtors in Ohio, owner-realtor Tina Owens is here to work with you every step of the way, whether you're a seller or a buyer. Tina Owens prides herself in being locally owned and strongly rooted in her community. So what are you waiting for? Allow Owens Real Estate Firm to help you find your dream home or get top dollar for your property. Simply call or text 330-231-0733 and let Owens Real Estate Firm take care of the rest. Go Knights!
What can you find in historic downtown Millersburg? How about clothing and crafts, antiques and candles? Is fine art more your style? Or maybe you want to take a pottery class or learn to dip chocolates. They have all of that and more. They not only have a wide range of foods to choose from, but wonderful, exciting, delicious foods, homemade chips and handmade soups, craft beer or locally produced wine. It can all be found right here in the Burg. Come on down to historic downtown Millersburg.
A 3-point lead for the Lady Knights here as we start quarter number 2. First quarter numbers, courtesy of Don Hall. West Holmes was 2 of 4 from downtown for 50%, 3 of 5 from 2-point range for 60%, 2 of 4 from the charity stripe for 50%. They had 6 rebounds and 7 turnovers. As Keegan Uhl give this one up to Allie McMillan. McMillan now kicks it back out to Keegan Uhl. She'll take a spot 3 off the iron. Rebound is tipped and brought in by Aviana Yoder. Now driving in with Keegan Uhl off the back iron. Rebound's knocked loose. It's on the floor. We're going to have a tie-up, I think. That'll give the ball back to the Muskies. For John Glenn, they were 0 of 4 from downtown, 4 of 9 from field goal range, and 3 of 4 for 75% from the charity stripe. They had 10 rebounds and turned the ball over 6 times. We'll come across the timeline now, or working across the timeline is Mackenzie Scott. She will cross the timeline. Drives in on that right wing side, working against Briar Klein. She'll kick it over on that left side now for Dolan. Dolan for Oliver. She had some contact as they cross the timeline. The foul going to go against Mackenzie Lynn Scott. As going into the backcourt to pick that ball up was Allie McMillan, and Lynn Scott comes in like a linebacker on that to make the tackle.
She did. Good job by West Holmes knowing that Emma Dolan just doesn't look comfortable with the ball out on the perimeter, so they put some pressure on her, force that turnover.
That's the second foul on Mackenzie Lynn Scott. So we'll come across the timeline now back to Allie McMillan on the right wing. McMillan down low for Yoder, takes some contact from behind. The ball was loose, and it's going to be tipped out of bounds there. They're going to say by West Holmes on the far side.
West Holmes fans didn't agree with that one, but the referee's a little closer than what they are.
So it'll stay with John Glenn. Oliver across the timeline, down in the corner. Now Church drives in, puts up the shot, off the mark. Rebound brought in by Yoder. She'll hand it off to Patton. They now bring it up is Allie McMillan. Finds Briar Klein in front of the Muskies bench. She'll give it back to McMillan, who drives in. McMillan kicks it out. Keegan Uhl now down in the corner. Here's Patton for 3. Nothing but net. Chloe Patton with her second triple. Timeout, Muskies. A full timeout. We'll take it with them on WKLM.
Hi, this is Ryan Torrance with Safe and Sound Security. Are you considering security for your home or business? Do you need to upgrade to today's technology? If you have a smartphone, your system can be controlled from the palm of your hand. View your business cameras the same way. Give us a call toll-free at 888-317-SAFE or visit our website, safe, the letter N, soundsecurity.net. Again, 888-317-7233 or safe, the letter N, soundsecurity.net. Proudly serving Holmes County since 1998.
When it comes to service, nobody cares more than Village Motors in Millersburg. This is Deke Miller, and I'm proud to say that we have state-of-the-art equipment and factory-trained technicians working on your vehicle when you visit. And we also offer a variety of preventative maintenance programs designed to greatly reduce the cost of your service visits. We are competitive, convenient, and we care. So the next time you need your vehicle service, stop by and see us at Village Motors in Millersburg.
Score update from Meadowbrook. Highland now leading River 26-20 there in the second quarter down in that district championship game. Jake Sidle and Don Hall with you here. Our producer this afternoon is Lydia Brady, our camera operator Natalie Holbrook, and the Lady Knights with a 17-11 lead here in the second quarter. It'll be Muskies basketball as they'll inbound it out of the backcourt to Oliver. Oliver across the timeline now with Allie McMillan coming out playing some close man defense. That one's lobbed in now to Lynn Scott. Lynn Scott looking for some help, gives it up on that left wing side. Now here's a three coming, it's short. And Allie McMillan with the rebound on the miss by Aaliyah Musselman. Keegan Ohl has it now, Patton on that right wing side. She'll drive in a wide open lane to the bucket. Chloe Patton now.
Chloe's playing with a lot of confidence on the offensive end right now.
9 points for Chloe Patton, and she'll play some great defense there and knock the ball away from Musselman, who was going towards the bucket.
I mean, sometimes that's what that do. Score on the offensive end, get you a little bit more amped up to play on the defensive end.
Well, at the conclusion of this contest, we'll announce our Subway player of the game. They'll receive a complimentary footlong fresh value meal from the Subway at 995 South Washington Street in Millersburg. That's the Subway player of the game. We'll dribble it up top now. Here's Dolan. Dolan on the right wing side, now down into the wing with Semensky. Semensky moves back up top. Now Oliver on the left wing side. 5:50 to go. She'll drive in. Kicks it down onto that right wing side with Semensky. She'll kick it back out now down in the corner for Dolan. We'll reset back up top now with Oliver. Oliver dribbles around and we'll get it back on the near side to Semensky. Down onto the right wing now with Lynn Scott. Lynn Scott back up top. Musselman, she'll drive in, gives it back out. Lynn Scott for three on the right wing. Got it. Mackenzie Lynn Scott with 5 points, and it's a 5-point ball game, 9-14.
Sure doesn't take her long to shoot the ball. Feet set, nice looking shot.
Keegan Ohl up top. She'll give it back to Allie McMillan. Now down in the corner, here's Patton. Back to McMillan. Allie McMillan looks for her sister Ella on the left wing. She'll drive in, throws up a shot, took some contact, no call. Aviana Yoder with the offensive board. Now Allie McMillan throws up the floater. She can't get it. Lynn Scott will come down with the volleyed rebound. And now are we going to have a foul? And we are going to have a foul against Allie McMillan. And the West Holmes fans wanted a jump ball, none coming. Allie McMillan picks up her first, team's fourth.
Gives West Holmes a chance to set up their full court press right now.
They will set up that full court press. The McMillan sisters are both working against Maya Oliver, and now they'll switch it up a little bit as John Glenn comes back for the press break. Oliver lobs it in, and she will get it into Zemensky. Zemensky dribbles across the timeline, drives in, throws it up, gets it as she goes coast to coast. She's got that right hand taped up, but it didn't seem to affect her that time as Patton has it on the right wing side. She'll get it back up to Ella McMillan. Now Keegan Ohl on the left wing side. Ohl dribbles. Now her pass a little too high there for Patton, and it'll go out of bounds for the 9th turnover on the Lady Knights. John Glenn's turned the ball over 7 times. Timeout West Holmes, 4.5 to go here until halftime. They lead 19-16. We'll be back on WKLM.
Critchfield Law Firm has always been dedicated to providing the highest quality legal services to their clients throughout Holmes County and surrounding areas. Critchfield Law Firm also understands the dedication of our youth. From the classroom to the music room to athletics, Holmes County's best is represented in every academic area. Critchfield Law Firm in Millersburg, wishing all who participate the best in their endeavors.
Troy Miller Agency with offices in Shreve and Berlin. Wish good luck to all the area high school basketball teams. They'll provide you with a quote for your home, auto, and farm insurance. proudly representing Wayne Insurance Group, Troy Miller Agency, a working team for all your insurance needs. Oliver's going to bring this one up, and she'll go across the timeline on the far side. Gets it down underneath to Morgan. She'll get it back on the right wing side. Now Zeminski gets it as they move around the horn. Zeminski dribbles to the top of the key, gives it up to Lynn Scott, now on the far side for Maya Oliver, and we'll reset again with Kayla Morgan. Morgan lobs it down low. Here's Church, puts up the shot in the paint. No good. Lynn Scott with the offensive board, and she'll miss the shot, but gets another offensive board. Kicks it out to Oliver for three. No good. And let's see here. A foul going to go. They did call that against the Muskies there. I thought they were calling. Oh, they called Allie McMillan on that foul.
Wow.
I'm a little surprised by that one, and I think Lindsay Snyder is too. As it looked like she took contact from someone flying out of control, so all of a sudden, Allie McMillan with two first personal fouls. This one will be lobbed up now. Allie McMillan steals it, coast to coast, puts it up off the glass, give her two. And she'll steal it again. McMillan in the backcourt to Keegan Ull. She'll drive in, turns around now, kicks it again to Ella McMillan. Ella McMillan driving in, kicks it up top to Keegan Ull. And we'll reset. Keegan Ull to Ella McMillan near side, 21-16, 3:30 to go here in the second quarter. Chloe Patton all by herself up top now, moves up to the left wing. She'll get it up to Ella McMillan. McMillan now back out to Patton as the Knights reset. Patton going to hand this one off to Allie McMillan. She'll go to Keegan Ull on the far side. Keegan Ull trying to find Aviana Yoder. She'll get the pass, puts it up off the glass, can't get it to fall. Rebound right back to Aviana Yoder as she'll kick it back out. Now back up top, here's Keegan Ull on the right wing. Keegan Ull gives it up now. Ella McMillan drives, kicks it out to her sister, or tries to, but it's tipped out of bounds there by Riley Zeminski.
John Glenn has gotten out of that zone defense. They're in man-to-man right now.
So McMillan going to look to inbound this one, and she'll get it into Allie McMillan. Allie McMillan, bounce pass over to Keegan Ull, now into Aviana Yoder. Yoder tried to bounce it over to Keegan Ull. She has to go collect the ball on the ground. She gets it, and he gets it out to Ella McMillan out on the sideline. She'll come back towards the middle of the court. Now left wing side, Ella McMillan now gets it from Allie. She'll turn to put the hook shot in the air in the paint and give her two on it.
Well, nice post move by Ella McMillan.
Right wing side, and that's great defense there by Chloe Patton on the other end there, knocking the ball away from Morgan on the stretch pass. 2.5 to play here, second quarter. It's halftime down at Meadowbrook. Highland leading River 31-23. So inbound this one up to Oliver. Oliver driving in, wants to throw up an awkward shot. Just kind of threw it off the front of the rim. Rebound went all over the place. Lynn Scott will eventually come down with it. Oliver for three on the left wing. She got that one. Maya Oliver now, her first triple. She's got 9 points. Allie McMillan across the timeline. 2:12 to go, 23-19. So go on the right wing side. Now down to Yoder in the corner. Ball's tipped, and it's going to be out of bounds. Last touch by Maya Oliver.
John Glenn back into a 2-3 zone. Always changing defenses.
Trying to keep West Holmes on their toes a little bit here.
Absolutely. Pass
was a little high there for Allie McMillan, but she's able to get up there and grab it. Now they'll bounce it in there. She'll drive in, throws it up off that glass, hits every part of the rim before it falls through. Allie McMillan now with 4 points.
Good look by Keegan Ull. Nice finish by Allie.
25-19. Church for three on the right wing. Rims out. Rebound knocked loose. Still loose. It'll go out of bounds off the foot of Chloe Patton. But again, she's out there making her presence felt.
Very active Chloe Patton is today.
Church looks inbound. She'll get it into Oliver. Oliver on the right wing with a 5 count going. Dribbles away now. Wasn't on the same page as Lynn Scott as she throws it into the West Holmes bench. That is the 10th turnover by John Glenn. West Holmes has 9. McMillan inbounds to Keegan Ull. 1.5 to play. Quarter number 2. They'll break the press. Now bounce inside for Aviana Yoder, up off the glass. Aviana Yoder with 4 points now.
And I'll tell you what, nice assist by Chloe Patton as well.
Church, right wing side, 27-19 the score. Knights on top right now. They'll kick it out right wing side. Here's a three. That's an air ball on the attempt from Morgan. Rebound going to go out of bounds. Last touched by the Muskies, and let's see here. That was Madeline Winland, as she'll lose it out of bounds. So 27-19, an 8-point lead here. 1 minute to go in the quarter. As Ella McMillan crosses the timeline, gives it up to Allie McMillan. McMillan dribbles on that left wing side, now pulls back, drives in, gets it inside to Keegan-Hull. Ella McMillan wide open, look in the corner. She can't get it to fall. The rebound going to be out of bounds off Aviana Yoder as she was trying to tip it off a Muskie under the bucket.
Aviana Yoder has 6 rebounds right now, and 4 of them on the offensive end. Very active today.
We're under a minute to play here, second quarter. It's Maya Oliver working against McMillan in the backcourt. She'll cross the timeline, now picks up her dribble, lobs it down to Dolan. Dolan resets now with the Mensky, and now back to Dolan. And Ella McMillan with a steal. She's 2-on-1. Keegan-Hull back to McMillan off the glass. Got it.
Boy, was that pretty. Couldn't design it any better than that.
Tic-tac-toe. 22 seconds to go. A 10-point lead. Driving in, throwing it up off the glass. Give her to Riley Zemensky. 29-21 now. They'll lob this one down low. It's tipped out of bounds. No, it's not, according to our official. And we'll go the other way now. That pass had a little too much mustard on it. It was intended there for Ella McMillan.
12 seconds to go. See if John Glenn can't capitalize on this.
In the backcourt now, 10 seconds. Driving across, Oliver kicks it out. Now down into the corner. Driving in, it's an awkward shot. It's missed on the attempt from Musselman. Give the rebound to Chloe Patton, and that's how we end the second quarter. At halftime, West Holmes takes a 29-21 lead. We'll be back on WKLM.
Are you still manually tracking your business credit card expenses? This is Pat Ryan, Payments and Card Services Manager for the Commercial and Savings Bank, and we now offer a solution to help. Together with Visa, the CSB Business Credit Card makes tracking easy by connecting to your expense management platform. With every transaction that is made, the data is passed to your system, and the transactions are automatically categorized. So you can spend less time reviewing receipts and more time running your business. Call or text us at 800-654-9015 to learn more. The Commercial and Savings Bank, member FDIC.
Broman & Byler in Millersburg is a local full-service accounting firm. Hello, this is John Byler. We offer a complete range of services from tax, business, and estate planning to bookkeeping and payroll services. When choosing a financial advisor at tax time, choose Broman & Byler at 161 North Washington Street in Millersburg. You can reach us at 330-674-8222.
Commitment is part of who we are. Commitment to community, commitment to safe and reliable power, and commitment to zero contact. Hi, I'm Jim Stake, a lineman at Holmes Wayne Electric Cooperative. Daily we work around 7,200 volts of electricity. We have many reasons to restore power efficiently and return home safely. We are more than a hard hat and safety vest. We are fathers, brothers, and sons. Holmes Wayne Electric Cooperative, your local electric provider, powered by people.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with Auto Owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
Visit Hummel Group in Berlin, Mansfield, Newark, Orville, and Worcester, or online at HummelGRP.com.
A single-family home located at 8409 County Road 35, Millersburg, is listed for sale by Kaufman Realty and Auctions with an asking price of $259,999. This property was built in 1971 and has 3 bedrooms and 2 full baths with 1,552 square feet located in the West Holmes Local School District. For more information or to choose a date and time to see this property, contact Cliff Sprang at 330-464-5155 or check it out at KaufmanRealty.com. Located in the rolling hills of Holmes County, Keim Home Center is the destination and trusted source for your home building and woodworking needs. They are dedicated to caring for each project like they care for their own. Keim offers free next-day delivery on an unmatched selection of stock items within their local delivery area. Shop a growing selection of products available online at Keim.express or call to place your order today. Yes, you heard right. You can place your local delivery order online at Keim.express. Keim, built on trust since 1911.
29-21, the halftime lead for the Lady Knights. Jake Sidle and Don Hall with you for this one. It was 11-14 after one quarter of play. West Holmes was on top. The Knights would add 15 to their score in that second quarter, compared to 10 by John Glenn to take that 29-21 halftime advantage. Leading the way right now for the Muskies, Maya Oliver has 9 points. And Maya Oliver, so far on the afternoon, is 2 of 4 from two-point land, 1 of 3 from downtown, and 2 of 2 from the charity stripe to go along with 2 boards. That's followed by Mackenzie Scott, or Lynn Scott, and Riley Zeminski. They both have 5 and 2 points from Emma Dolan. On the other side for the Lady Knights, they are led by Chloe Patton. She's got 2 3-pointers so far this afternoon. And she is 2 of 2 from downtown. She's shooting 100% from the floor right now, and 1 of 2 from the charity stripe. After that, 6 points from Ella McMillan, 5 points from Keegan Uhl, and 4 each from Allie McMillan and Aviana Yoder give Briar Klein 1 point from the free throw line. And Aviana Yoder, 6 rebounds already in this one. So she's really feeling herself, and defensively she's made some huge plays as well. With those first half team numbers now, here's Don Hall.
Thank you, Jake. Halftime scorer, West Holmes 29, John Glenn 21. 3-point field goals, West Holmes 3 of 7 for 43%. John Glenn 2 of 10 for 20%. 2-point field goals, West Holmes 9 of 15 for 60%. John Glenn 6 of 16 for 38%. From the charity stripe, West Holmes 2 of 4 for 50%. John Glenn 3 of 4 for 75%. Total rebounds, John Glenn is winning that, 17 to West Holmes 13. Total turnovers, John Glenn with 11, West Holmes with 10.
And we talked about that zone defense from the Muskies when we started this one, Don, and it seems like the man defense has almost been a little more effective for them so far today.
And it has been, because West Holmes is starting to find some holes in that zone. And what I like about it is West Holmes is doing a phenomenal job of flashing somebody into the middle and also penetrating the seams to make 2 people guard you, and therefore leaving that person that flashed in the middle wide open.
And, of course, Chloe Patton having herself an afternoon so far, not just with her 6 rebounds and 9 points, but defensively she's gotten in the way of some crucial passes.
And then that's true. And we were just talking about you with Ella McMillan going out with foul trouble. Some people are going to have to step up, and you have Aviana Yoder stepping up on the rebounding aspect of things, and Chloe Patton stepping up on the offensive side of things, scoring some points, which is just phenomenal, and that's what West Holmes needs.
Riley Zeminski, doesn't look like that hand's bothering her at all.
No. Actually, I'm really, really impressed with her, and I've watched some film on John Glenn, and I just seen her play just very little the last couple games, but you can tell she's still getting her basketball legs underneath her, but she's a very, very athletic, good-looking basketball player.
Well, again, that halftime score, West Holmes leading 29-21. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back with third quarter action next here on WKLM.
Millersburg Electric has been serving the area since 1945 with quality sales and service of home appliances. And now, during the President's Day Super Sale, get selected savings throughout the store. Hi, this is Kerry Taylor, and as a member of one of the nation's largest appliance buying groups, we offer inventory levels and pricing equal or better than all of those larger stores. With over 250 items on display and thousands available, let our experienced staff show you the latest in kitchen appliances, laundry products, freezers, and more. Visit us on State Route 83 south of Millersburg or 24/7 at millersburgelectric.com. It all started back in 1953 when a farmer from Stark County and a mortician from Holmes County opened up a tire store with 3 tires. Millersburg Tire Service is celebrating their 70th year anniversary, and they are proud to say they're still doing business like they did 70 years ago, just on a larger scale. As owner Brad Schmucker gets ready to slow down, the third generation gets ready to take the reins, ensuring they can provide exceptional service for years to come. Whether you need new tires, tire repairs, or regular maintenance, their experienced team has you covered. That's Millersburg Tire Service on State Route 39 east of Millersburg, celebrating 70 years of business. Everywhere, every day, someone somewhere needs someone to care. Young people are especially desirous of someone to show an interest in what they do, where they are going, and what they will become. Denko Marketing of Millersburg believes taking that interest in a young person can make all the difference. Which young person needs your time and interest? Whichever one or ones you can give it to. They'll take care of the rest. Supporting young people in all endeavors is especially important to Denko Marketing of Millersburg, where the business at hand is the business of home.
Stop in all this week for these great deals at Rody's IG Marketplace. Hi, this is Scott Rody, and we have extra large red seedless grapes, $1.99 a pound, 4-pound bag of California navel oranges, $3.88, 4-pound bag of IJ granulated sugar, $2.48. We also have IJ roll sausage, $3.49, Armour pepperoni, $2.99, tilapia fillets for $4.99 a pound, and 2-pound package of cooked shrimp for $14.99. Don't forget to call 674-7075 for meat, cheese, and party platters at Rody's IGA.
Get your vehicle back on the road smooth and problem-free with Village Motors Collision Center. Hi, this is Deke Miller, and our Collision Center works on all makes and models and has available deductible assistance, along with loaner and rental vehicles available for your use, complimentary oil change packages, not to mention that we are the preferred repair shop for most insurance companies. Ask us about our cleanup packages with 4 great packages from basic to premium by appointment only starting at $19.95. For collision repair, make your first stop at Village Motors in Millersburg.
29-21 as we get set for the third quarter of play. Jake Sidle and Don Hall with you. And, well, Don, this is kind of what we were kind of expecting. A hard-fought game between two teams that this isn't unfamiliar territory for either of these teams.
Exactly. They're all used to it. Their rosters are full of experience, believe it or not. I mean, there might have been only a couple starters back from each team, but it's girls that have played here. But this is what you're looking for. This has been a game of sort of mini runs right now. West Holmes has had more of the mini runs than what John Glenn has. These first couple minutes here in this third quarter is going to dictate a lot.
Highland starting to pull away from River. They lead 42-32 now down at Meadowbrook. They're in the third quarter with just under 4 to go in that one. It'll be West Holmes basketball to start here. As it'll be Keegan Old to inbound this one just in front of us. Keegan will get it in there to Allie McMillan in the backcourt. She'll cross the timeline. McMillan dribbles. Now goes to Keegan Old. Now back up to Patton. Patton on the right wing. Kicks it out to Keegan Old. Thought about a 3. Now drives in. Turns around. And will reset with Allie McMillan. Right wing side now for Yoder. Back to Keegan Ool. Now back to Allie McMillan on the left wing. She'll drive in. Lobs it to Aviana Yoder on the block. Yoder kicks it out to Ella McMillan. And again, will reset up top. As the ball knocked around there, that will be a turnover. Oh, maybe not. Allie McMillan dives on top of it and saves it from being turned over. Back to Allie McMillan underneath her sister Ella. Oh, just a little too strong off the glass. And the rebound going to be brought in by Church and taken away there by Ella McMillan. She falls to the ground, kicks it back out to Patton as the John Glenn fans want fouls and they aren't getting them. We'll reset now. Keegan Old takes the screen from Chloe Patton. He'll get the ball to her on the other side of the court. Patton, left wing side for Yoder. Aviana Yoder drives in, kicks it out. Allie McMillan for three, off the mark. Rebound brought in by Chloe Patton. Reset one more time will come near side with Allie McMillan. Down to Keegan Ull. Here's Ella McMillan, right wing side, misses the three. The rebound going to be brought in this time by Musselman. And the pass into the backcourt was not over the timeline yet, so now it will be across the timeline with Oliver. Oliver dribbles, bounces to Lynn Scott on that right wing side. She'll come down on the near side to Dolan and will reset on Oliver. Oliver with a college range three. That might have been a men's college range three on that one. As Ella McMillan gets the rebound, she'll come across the timeline, gives it up to Keegan Ull. Now back to Ella McMillan. McMillan dribbles right side, will give it up to Keegan Ull. Now try to pass it down to Ella McMillan in the pass. That one taken away and saved inside. Patton throws it up with an awkward angle. She can't hit the shot. So again, the Knights save a turnover, but the rebound going to be brought in again by Musselman. Oliver driving. She'll kick it up, and now here is Lynn Scott. Her shot blocked. Allie McMillan with the board, and she'll lob it well down low. Keegan Ull up and off the glass for two.
Good look by Allie McMillan.
And we've got an official's timeout for a untied shoe. How many offensive rebounds is that already in this quarter, Don?
Well, I have two of them for West Holmes. Offensive rebounds.
Two offensive rebounds and a couple, we'll call them bailouts.
That's true.
On the almost turnovers. So we'll cross the timeline here, and now inside with its Dolan. She'll kick it out. Here's a long two from Oliver. No good. Lynn Scott with the offensive board. She'll have the ball knocked out of her hands. They'll say it went off a night, and it'll stay with the Muskies underneath.
This is what John Glenn needs, is those second chance points, and that's an offensive rebound, team offensive rebound for John Glenn.
5:23 to go. It's a 10-point lead for the Knights here in the third quarter. Up top, we'll reset now. Right wing side, Maya Oliver. She wants to drive in. She's double teamed. They're going to call a foul on the floor before her shooting motion. Aviana Yoder going to pick up her first.
Yeah, I thought she might have traveled with that ball before she put it on the floor first.
They'll lob it in up top now to Zemensky. She'll kick it left wing side to Dolan. Now inside, throwing it up for two is Oliver, and a late whistle for the and one. So she'll go to the line and shoot the bonus.
Wow.
And the West Holmes fans not happy with the late whistle.
No, West Holmes girl just absolutely stood still, absolutely still with her hands up in the air. But, I mean, good job by John Glenn to initiate that contact.
And that's the third on Ella McMillan, so she's going to go take a seat. And the bonus is missed there. Give the rebound to Patton. Allie McMillan lobs that one. It goes out of bounds. Last tipped out of bounds, I should say, there by Kaylee Morgan. It'll stay with West Holmes. They'll inbound in front of the scorer's table.
Yeah, John Glenn back to 1-3-1 defense now.
Left side for Keegan Ull. She'll dribble down to Briar Klein. Now she'll pass back up top into that left wing side. Now Allie McMillan gets it onto the right wing. McMillan back to Briar Klein. She'll try a wide open three. Got it!
Got a huge shot by the freshman. Good look by Allie McMillan. Nice skip pass.
It's an 11-point lead. That's Klein's first field goal of the afternoon. 4:40 to go here in the third quarter. Bounce pass is going to go off of Patton and out of bounds, but again, she's all over the place defensively today.
And she is, and that's what West Holmes needs, is feed off of her energy right now.
Lynn Scott inbounds. She'll get it into Musselman. Musselman kicks it out. Now right wing side. Here's Morgan, and we'll reset back up top with Oliver. 4.5 to go here in the third quarter. West Holmes leading 34-23. Left wing side for Lynn Scott. Mackenzie Lynn Scott. Bounce pass. She'll give it up to Morgan. Now back to Lynn Scott. Pressure's coming. She finds Oliver down in the corner. Kicks it out. Here's a three coming, and that one's drained by Kayla Morgan.
So Morgan's first scoring today.
Aviana Yoder's pass is tipped around. Briar Klein finds it, throws it high off the glass. Missed the shot, but the rebound going to come all the way back out for Keegan Ull. Now Briar Klein drives in on the baseline. She'll be fouled, and we've got a Muskie on the ground grabbing at her head. Looks like we are going to have an official's timeout here. No, she's going to be okay. That was Musselman. Took some time getting up. She'll check out. At the conclusion of this contest, we'll announce our Subway player of the game. They'll receive a complimentary foot-long fresh value meal from the Subway at 995 South Washington Street in Millersburg. That's the Subway player of the game. Up top, Allie McMillan drives in, kicks it right wing side. Chloe Patton for three, rims out. Rebound loose and going to be brought in there by Morgan. 3:44 to go here, third quarter. Crossing the timeline is Morgan. She'll get it down right in front of her bench and hand it off to Dolan. Dolan back up top, now Oliver. Now right wing side for Zemensky. Zemensky finds a lane, drives in, takes some contact, leaves it short, and the rebound picked up by Keegan Ull. Keegan Ull with numbers, odd man rush, underneath to Briar Klein. Her shot blocked, rebound brought in by Dolan. Dolan across the timeline now, has the ball stripped out of her hands, now picks it back up, and a foul going to be called on Chloe Patton after the ball was passed away.
I mean, good effort by Chloe Patton. I mean, just unfortunate it had to be a foul right there, but I mean, good effort.
And that's one of those fouls, wrong place, wrong time.
Yes.
She's already given up trying to steal the basketball. She was just made a little too much contact.
And then the thing is, and Chloe knows no better. I mean, it's 100% the whole time for her.
Right. So Keegan Ull going to check out here for a little bit. So they'll inbound it up top. Driving in now, here's Oliver. Oliver puts it up and in on the underhanded shot.
Boy, nice finish by Oliver.
34-28 now, 3 minutes to go here, third quarter. McMillan underneath for Briar Klein, off the glass for two.
Way to answer, West Holmes.
36-28 now, back to a 8-point lead. Right wing side, here's a three coming. Airballed on the attempt from Dolan. Rebound going to go out of bounds. And they're going to say it was Morgan who touched it last year. At least she had a foot on the... Oh, no, it's a foul on Morgan underneath.
Big team rebound for West Holmes.
So Kayla Morgan's called for the foul underneath. Boxing out a little too hard as Ella McMillan and Keegan Ull check in. Zelena Proper going to take a break. Full court press back from John Glenn here. It's an 8-point ball game. As Ella McMillan has it, she'll dribble it off a foot there of Lynn Scott. That'll go right out of bounds, and it will be West Holmes' ball again.
Good hands by Lynn Scott to take away that crossover dribble.
You know, you do like to see Ella McMillan smiling a little bit at that as she'll get it into Allie McMillan, who will now bring it across the timeline. Allie McMillan underneath for Aviana Yoder for two.
She just looks so comfortable handling that ball in that open court.
That looked like when she would dribble across the entire field on the soccer games this past fall. So here's the shot from the free throw line that time by Winland. She'll miss it. She'll get her own board, though. And again, off, not on the same book there, was Dolan as she'll throw that into the bench.
And West Holmes' defense, sort of swarming defense, half-court set there, is giving John Glenn some fits, making them pass ball if they really wanted to.
Briar Klein checking in, stopped by Southside Quick Lube and asked for a Quaker State oil change. For performance you can count on Quaker State, the power to reduce friction, as it's all matchup today with today's rotation, it seems. So look to bring it across here with Ella McMillan. McMillan driving, right wing side, gives it up to Briar Klein. She'll drive in. Her shot blocked and saved from going out of bounds there by Lynn Scott. Across the timeline now. Zemensky drives in, spin move, puts it up, gets two.
Well, I'm really impressed with Zemensky.
Allie McMillan in the backcourt now, across the timeline, underneath for Chloe Patton. She'll get it for two.
It just seems every time John Glenn comes down score, West Holmes comes down and answers.
Dolan, she'll take a three on the left wing, trains it. Emma Dolan with 5 points. Now it's a 7-point game, 40-33. 1.5 to go. Patton drives in. Muskies are short-handed and a walk underneath on Briar Klein. The West Holmes fans want a foul call. Meanwhile, the Muskie fans rejoice.
Good thing you've got me this pen that has like 6 different tubes of ink in it because it's been up and down the court here this quarter.
40-33, 1:20 to go here in the third quarter. And the ball's in the backcourt. Is it tipped? It was tipped, but now it's out of bounds as stepping on the line is going to be Riley Zemensky. Allie McMillan forcing the Muskies into another turnover.
That's Allie McMillan. That is her niche right there.
So look to inbound this basketball on the near side as we have some substitutions. They'll get it right into Keegan Ohl. She'll dribble up top, and the Knights will reset with 1:20 to go here, third quarter. Left wing side, here's Ella McMillan driving in. She'll lose it on the baseline. It's not tipped, so it'll go the other way with the Muskies. That is the 13th West Holmes turnover. John Glenn also with 13.
Looks like West Holmes is backing off their press a little bit.
1:10 to go here, third quarter. We knew this was going to be a good one as we come across the timeline with Oliver. Down in the corner. Here's a three from Church. Air ball. Rebound is, they're going to say it was tipped by Chloe Patton.
Team rebound for John Glenn.
Exactly 1 minute to go here, third quarter. So they'll get it in. Zemensky. Oh, she's fouled, and that's going to be 4 on Ella McMillan. Man, that's one of those ones where that's a 50-50 call there. Who initiated the contact, what happened, and now we'll see Ella McMillan check out as she picks up her 4th. Front end is missed there by Zemensky. Zelena Proper, she's played well today as well. She might not be in the scorebook yet, but when she's been in, her speed's been useful. Second attempt up. Zemensky misses them both. Rebound brought in by Allie McMillan. Ball is loose on the floor. It's tipped ahead. Keegan Ohl underneath. She has troubles handling it. She'll find Briar Klein. And one for Briar Klein.
Boy, sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and it did for West Holmes, that possession right there.
So Briar Klein with a chance for the and one. That is the first personal foul on Emma Dolan. It's up. She'll miss the shot. Rebound was tipped, but coming down with it's going to be Zemensky. Zemensky across the timeline. Briar Klein working against her. Rebound, her ball's almost taken away from her. She'll kick it out to Church on the left wing. Church now drives in, turns around, kicks it up top, and Dolan has to corral that pass. It was a little hot to handle. 30 seconds. Contested 3 on the way. Missed by Lynn Scott. Rebound brought in by Proper, and now Keegan Ohl will rush it up and across the timeline and slow it down now as the Knights going to try to take some time off this clock. Under 20 seconds to play here, third quarter. They lead by 9, 42-33. Bounced in there. Patton kicks it out. Now driving in. Here's Keegan Ohl with a mid-range jumper. It might have been blocked there at the free throw line. Rebound was brought in by Zemensky, but now taken away. Keegan Ohl with a shot at the buzzer. No good. Chloe Patton puts it up. No good. It's after the buzzer on the attempt. And that's how we end the third quarter of play. West Holmes continues to lead 42-33, but 8 minutes left in this one. One heck of a ball game here in Dover. We'll be back on WKLM.
When you support local contractors, you're supporting MRV Siding Supply. They work with many local contractors that sell their very highly rated Provia products. Look for local installers at the Home and Garden Show in the Cleveland IX Center, February 3rd through 12th, and the Amish Country Spring Home and Garden Show in the Malhope Event Center, March 2nd through 4th.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
At Promotion Therapy Services, customer service and specialized treatment options are what set us apart. We work hard for our patients day in and day out. Our team of physical and occupational therapists are conveniently located for you in the heart of Millersburg. Can't come to us? We'll come to you with our team of therapists who specialize in home health services. We make it easy to receive physical therapy, emphasizing a close relationship with your physician as well as helping you navigate the insurance process. Our team is excited to begin offering new services such as dry needling, sports-focused rehab, foot orthosis consultations, and taping. With questions, call us 330-600-0844 or visit us online at promotion-therapy.com. We look forward to promoting a better you and would like to wish all winter sports a safe and healthy season.
8 minutes on our fourth quarter clock. We'll get to those third quarter stats here in just a moment. John Glenn going to start the quarter with the basketball here. Jake Sidle and Don Hall with you. This might be one of the best crowds we've seen all season.
I totally agree.
Lynn Scott going to give this one up to Maya Oliver. Oliver up top. She had a little bit of a break there. Now Church has it on the left wing side. She'll hand it right back to Oliver. Oliver, left wing, dribbles up top, now kicks it out up top. Here's Zemensky. Now left wing side for Dolan. Now back down to Linscott. Back up top, Zemensky. Thought about driving, now Dolan. Now back down to Linscott, and will almost go in reverse orders. Now Dolan drives in a little bit. She's going to look for Oliver. The pass is over her head, but Zemensky able to come back up there and corral that ball before it goes over midcourt. Zemensky drives in, throws it up, gets two.
Wow, I'm just super impressed with her.
Allie McMillan to come across the timeline. It's 42-35, 7 minutes to go in this one. McMillan up off the glass. Allie McMillan was not touched on her drive to the bucket.
That's what West Holmes needs to answer everything John Glenn does.
Oliver drives, now kicks it out to Linscott, who had to corral that pass. Church throws it up off the glass, no good. Linscott with the offensive board and put back, and one. So Linscott with a chance for three the old-fashioned way, with Proper picking up her second, or correction, Klein.
It all started with that offensive rebound, second chance points. Now it's going to end up being possibly 3 points for John Glenn.
And we'll have a substitution coming in here.
Be the first free throw attempts today for Linscott.
Elena Musselman going to check in. That's the 5th team foul on West Holmes in the second half. The attempt is good. So Linscott with three the old-fashioned way there. She has 8. Underneath now, Aviana Yoder for 2.
I mean, just a fantastic look by the West Holmes guards.
Knights sharing the basketball very well this afternoon as we go down into the corner there with Musselman. Underneath on the shot attempt. They're going to get, Linscott was fouled again by Klein, I think.
I believe they're going to get Yoder on this one.
They're going to get Aviana Yoder her second. Team 6, though, now. You don't like that if you're the Knights. It's bonus the rest of the way for John Glenn. So Linscott makes the front end there. Gets the ball for her second attempt. Throws it up. Front iron, no good. Rebound is brought down by Allie McMillan. Allie McMillan with an odd man rush, 1-on-2. Takes it to the bucket herself, can't get it to fall. Linscott with the rebound. Quickly the other way now with Church. Church, now Oliver. Ooh, almost traveled with that one. She'll throw up the awkward floater. Rebound is going to be picked up by Linscott. Now they're going to say Aviana Yoder pushed her out on the sideline, and that's going to be a 1-and-1.
That goes as a team offensive rebound for John Glenn again. Could turn into points.
So 1-and-1 here. This to make it a 6-point game. And she'll make the front end.
2-possession game.
The officials have called a great game. It seems like they've changed it up a little bit now, calling a little bit more down low. And a lot of contact has happened down low. It's like they're trying to shore it up there as the second attempt is missed. Keegan Uhl drives right side, now turns, needs some help, and kicks it back out up top to Allie McMillan. 6 minutes to go here. Allie McMillan drives in. She lost it off a foot. She'll pick it up, bounces it somewhere, and it's on the ground. We're going to have a tie-up, I think. It is going to be a tie-up. It'll stay with West Holmes.
Be interesting to see when Coach Snyder puts Ellen McMillan back in the game. I'm looking somewhere around the 3.5-minute mark, I'm guessing.
So Keegan Uhl going to look to inbound this one down to our right. Lobs it in for Aviana Yoder. She'll turn, shoots, can't get it to fall. Rebound almost brought in by Proper, but Linscott pulls it down. Far side now for Dolan. Here's a three straight on. Nailed it by Musselman. It's a 3-point game, 46-43. As that ball is out of bounds. Last touch by Briar Klein. On the defense, it's a one-possession game, and here comes Ella McMillan. John Glenn has clawed their way back into this one.
Because I'm surprised Coach Snyder maybe didn't try to use timeout and save maybe McMillan a little bit longer, but you know what? Go with the girl who usually brings you to the dance. I mean, and that's what McMillan is. She's going to be your senior leader out here.
Both teams with 4 timeouts left here as we cross the timeline with Church. Church down into the corner now with Musselman. Musselman wants to turn around. She'll drive forward. Now kicks it out onto that right wing side. Church drives in. Up top now, here's Zemensky. Zemensky one-on-one with McMillan. Drives in, bounce pass for Oliver. She'll somehow get that one to roll. And it's a one-point ball game, 46-45. That will bring a timeout from West Holmes. We'll take it with them. 46-45, the West Holmes lead here on WKLM.
At Promotion Therapy Services, customer service and specialized treatment options are what set us apart. We work hard for our patients day in and day out. Our team of physical and occupational therapists are conveniently located for you in the heart of Millersburg. Can't come to us? We'll come to you with our team of therapists who specialize in home health services. We make it easy to receive physical therapy, emphasizing a close relationship with your physician as well as helping you navigate the insurance process. Our team is excited to begin offering new services such as dry needling, sports-focused rehab, foot orthosis consultations, and taping. With questions, call us 330-600-0844 or visit us online at promotion-therapy.com. We look forward to promoting a better you and would like to wish all winter sports a safe and healthy season.
Are you tired of wasting money on your home energy bills? Let Home Siding Contractors show you just how affordable replacing your windows can be. Provia has developed a reputation within the vinyl replacement window industry for having the best features and options. The Provia Endure and Aspect windows are as stunningly beautiful as they are energy efficient, and over time will pay for themselves. Call Home Siding Contractors today to set up your free in-home evaluation by calling 888-725-6619.
Home Siding Contractors.
46-45. West Holmes still with a 1-point lead here as Allie McMillan crosses the timeline. McMillan going to hand this one off to Keegan Ohl. Now Ella McMillan on the left wing side and back to Keegan Ohl up top. The Knights slowing it down a little bit here, now trying to pick up the tempo. Allie McMillan picks up her dribble, finds Patton. Now back to Allie McMillan. Kicks it over on that left wing side, and Keegan Ohl dribbles out of some pressure. Now lobs it in here. Patton on the right wing side wants to dribble in. Now pulls back out, looking for some help. Finds Allie McMillan up top. McMillan, bounce pass to Keegan Ohl. Now Patton driving in, kicks it out. Ella McMillan couldn't take the three, didn't catch the pass cleanly enough. She'll drive in for the mid-range jumper, miss it. Allie McMillan saves it, but the rebound going to be brought in there by Musselman. Left wing side now for Oliver. Oliver with the floater. Gives John Glenn their first lead of the ball game. Well, since the beginning of the ball game anyway. Across the timeline with Allie McMillan. 47-46. McMillan up top to Patton. Patton dribbles right side for Keegan Ohl. Keegan Ohl wants to drive in, and she'll be fouled.
Not a bad foul, only the 14th foul by John Glenn.
Musselman picks up her first, team's fourth. At the conclusion of this contest, we'll announce our Subway player of the game. They'll receive a complimentary foot-long fresh value meal from the Subway at 995 South Washington Street in Millersburg. That's the Subway player of the game. Patton out, Klein in. Klein's had the hot hand here in the second half. As Keegan Ohl lobs it in to Aviana Yoder, back to Keegan Ohl. She'll take a dribble, gives it up to Klein. Klein driving on the block, throws it up underhand, can't get it to fall. Lynn Scott loses the rebound out of bounds, and it'll stay with the Knights here. They trail by 1, 3:46 to go.
Plenty of time.
Highland up big over River in the fourth, 60-41. Timeout, John Glenn will take it with them, 46-47, 3:45 to go in this one on WKLM.
Have you experienced the difference of hometown independent pharmacy lately? If not, now is the perfect time to start. Premier Pharmacy inside Rhodey's IGA is now open and accepting new patients. This is Joel Gauss from Premier Pharmacies in Berlin and Millersburg, inviting you to come experience the Premier Pharmacy difference. We want to be your teammate as you navigate the complex world of healthcare, offering you consistent, fast service and always being available to answer whatever questions you may have. Call us or stop in today. We will transfer all your active prescriptions from your current pharmacy so you don't have to worry about a thing. That's why we are Premier Pharmacy, your hometown independent pharmacy.
Melway Paving Company is a well-known asphalt paving contractor for homes in surrounding counties since 1964, specializing in asphalt paving, chip and seal coating. For your next paving project, call Melway Paving at 330-279-9000. Melway Paving is a proud supporter of all Holmes County athletes.
47-46, the John Glenn lead here in Dover. Jake Sidle, Don Hall with you. Keegan Ohl looks to inbound it for the Knights. She'll get it in to Allie McMillan. She can't get the shot to fall. Rebound brought in by Mackenzie Linscott. She'll get rid of it. Full court press now by the Knights as they will get it across here with Musselman. Musselman against Klein, throws it up, hit the bottom of the rim, no good. Linscott ran into Ella McMillan, and the ball going to go out of bounds. Linscott was stuck on the bench there. She tackled her own teammate trying to save the ball. The John Glenn fans wanted a foul on Ella McMillan there. None coming. It'll go down as a turnover. Number 15 by the Muskies. Allie McMillan, right wing side, hands it off to Keegan Ohl. Now left wing side. Here's Ella McMillan. Drives in. Free throw line jumper, no good. Rebound brought in by Allie McMillan. Throws it up. She can't get it to fall. Rebounds loose on the floor. And Klein had it. It'll be a tie-up. That'll give the ball back to John Glenn.
Good team rebound for John Glenn. West Holmes gets a chance to set up a press if they so choose to do so.
And we've got Patton checking back in defensively. Aviana Yoder and Patton back in the forecourt in case they try to lob one down there. Maya Oliver working against Allie McMillan. Oliver got past McMillan. She'll airball that shot out of bounds and will go the other way with exactly 3 minutes to go in this one. Keim Home Center is the destination and trusted source for your home building and woodworking needs, offering free next day local area delivery. Place your local delivery order online at keim.express. Keegan Ohl up top, gives it up, and now on the left wing side, here's Patton. Patton gives it back to Keegan Ohl up top. 2:40 to go in the ball game. Knights trail by 1. Patton down in the quarter now, dribbles in. She'll give it up to Keegan Ohl. She'll drive in. Now Ella McMillan looking to drive in the paint, puts it up, no good, but a foul. She'll shoot 2. And Lynn Scott will pick up the personal foul.
It was a good, solid penetration move by Ella McMillan. Now she's going to hopefully sink 2 for the Knights.
McMillan will tie us up. Tied for the first time since 9 apiece at 47. West Holmes looking to take the lead back. They'll miss it, and rebound brought in there by Dolan, but stolen by Allie McMillan. She'll be fouled. She has a chance to give the Knights a lead. Allie McMillan with I don't know how many steals.
But that's Allie's game. That is absolutely Allie's game, and that's what she gives for West Holmes, and that's what West Holmes needs from her.
Dolan picks up the personal, her second, as Allie McMillan drains the front end there to give the Knights the lead, 48-47. Highland beats River 60-41. Allie McMillan 2 for 2 as the second one tickles the twine. It's a 2-point ball game, 49-47. Across the timeline now here with Maya Oliver. Oliver kicks it down to Church. Now back to Oliver underneath Linscott, up for 2.
Good touch pass by Oliver.
49 all. Allie McMillan across the timeline. 2 minutes to go in this one. Here's Keegan Ohl. Ohl looks to move, finds Ella McMillan. McMillan to drive, right side, drives in, puts up the float, got it.
Tough shot, but a great shot for her.
51-49. We cross the timeline with Oliver. Right wing side now for Zemensky. It almost seems like we're starting to play a game of horse out here. Down in the corner with Oliver. Oliver, she'll try a 3 for the lead. Off the mark. Rebound brought in by Keegan Ohl. Keegan Ohl 2-on-2. Now a third comes into defense. She'll throw it up off the glass. Can't get it. Patton's tipped the rebound, but coming away with it, Zemensky. Zemensky now 1-on-1. Aviana Yoder, and she'll be fouled by Allie McMillan. That's a good defensive foul, I think, but they're going to say she was in the act of shooting, so she'll shoot 2.
We'll make her enter from the free throw stripe.
So that'll send Zemensky to the free throw line. She's 1 for 1 tonight, I believe.
1
today.
for 4.
1 for 4, actually. She'll make the front end there. 51-50. 1:24 to go, folks. I don't think you'll need your old chair. I think we're all sitting on the edge at this point. Second attempt is up, and she'll make them both. We are tied at 51. Time out, John Glenn. 51-51, 1:24 to go. We'll be back on WKLM. Attention all homeowners and buyers in Holmes and surrounding counties. Are you in the market for a new home or looking to sell your property? Look no further than Owens Real Estate Firm. As one of the top 10% of realtors in Ohio, owner-realtor Tina Owens is here to work with you every step of the way, whether you're a seller or a buyer. Tina Owens prides herself in being locally owned and strongly rooted in her community. So what are you waiting for? Allow Owens Real Estate Firm to help you find your dream home or get top dollar for your property. Simply call or text 330-231-0733 and let Owens Real Estate Firm take care of the rest. Go Knights! 51 all here, 1:24 to go in this one between the Knights and the Muskies, and both crowds getting up on their feet to cheer on their teams. Jake Sidle and Don Hall with you here. What might be the game of the year as Ella McMillan inbounds this one to her sister Allie. Allie McMillan brings it up. She's not guarded. She'll give it up to Keegan Ohl and back to Allie McMillan to cross the timeline. Now back to Keegan Ohl. Keegan Ohl dribbles. Now back to Allie McMillan. Both teams in the bonus from here on out as they'll bounce it back to McMillan, from Ohl to McMillan, back to McMillan. Now back to Ohl up top. Under a minute to play here. And back to Allie McMillan. McMillan. Cross court. The ball's stolen away, and now somehow stolen away again. McMillan has it. Here's Ella McMillan. Bounce pass underneath Keegan Ohl. She'll throw it up. No good. Lynn Scott with the offensive board. She'll lose the basketball. Ella McMillan has it. No, it's on the floor. And it's picked up finally there by Oliver. I don't know what happened there. Oliver driving in. Tries to give her team the lead. She does. Timeout, West Holmes. They trail by 2, 53-51. Holy cow, a full timeout. We'll take it with them and be back on WKLM.
Are you having ongoing issues with your flat or low slope roof? MEB Systems of Sugar Creek specializes in flat or low slope roofs and has been serving the community and beyond since 1977. Whether it's tracking down or resolving a persistent leak, you are in need of a complete roof replacement, or you have a new build, MEB Systems will strive to find the best solution for you. They believe if a job is worth doing, it's worth doing right. Call MEB Systems Incorporated today at 330-852-4333 and visit them online at mebsystems.com. MEB Systems wishes all Holmes County athletes a safe and healthy season.
At Mack Oilfield Service, they offer specialized trucking, water hauling, dirt work, and general oil field service in New York, Pennsylvania, West Virginia, and Ohio. They have the equipment and manpower to tackle any task handed to them. The future lies in the hands of our youth, and Mack Oilfield Service is proud to support them. Call Mack Oilfield Service for all your oil field needs at 330-674-7371. That's 330-674-7371.
30 seconds to go, 53-51, the Muskies lead. They're not going to press the inbound here as the ball will be rolled up to start. Allie McMillan picks it up at three-quarters court. She'll cross the timeline. Keegan Ohl will fake it now down low. Here's Aviana Yoder, kicks it back out. Chloe Patton fakes the three. She'll drive in, 22 seconds left. She got it! Chloe Patton, timeout before the ball was inbounded by West Holmes. We'll keep it right here. And that was a big basket there by Chloe Patton.
Well, that's design play. I'm not necessarily, Chloe might not have been the first option on that, but it was the second option possibly. Good read by Chloe, good penetration, nice control, nice easy bank shot.
We've been tied at 9, 47, 49, 51, and 53 now.
Well, just off air, just not too long ago, I think you and I discussed who's going to win this game. Sometimes it might just be whoever has the ball last, right?
Whoever has the ball last. It could end up... You know, we've got two teams that are going to be in the bonus on fouls here. West Holmes has the possession arrow, and they will have one timeout remaining.
Currently, right now, John Glenn is 8 of 14 from the charity stripe. West Holmes 5 of 9 from the charity stripe, and both teams will just be shooting 1-1.
1-1. That's what you need on those fouls on the floor here.
But right now, I'm sure John Glenn has put their best free throw shooters in the game right now. And once again, Ella McMillan playing with 4 fouls.
Now here's the question. If you're the Knights, are you going to pull three-quarter, half-court press? Looks like they're going to fall back and look to defend in the half court.
I'm guessing they're about going to come and double the first pass after half court.
Now they'll come up here and just across midcourt. It looks like Keegan Wool going to set up with that three-quarter court press.
Now they're dropping back. Just watch, see if they double this first pass after they get across half court.
15 seconds here. Maya Oliver has it. She might have gotten the instructions. If you see something, take it. If not, play for overtime. Oliver looks to turn around, throws it up, and she will miss the shot. Rebound is loose. It's picked up. Oliver for 3 at the buzzer. She'll miss it. Free basketball here in Dover as we will go to overtime in the district championship game, tied at 53. We'll be back on WKLM.
Albatross Asphalt in Lakeville is proud to sponsor this West Holmes broadcast. Whether it's residential, commercial, or industrial, Albatross Asphalt specializes in asphalt paving, along with chip and seal, and resurfacing and overlay. Albatross Asphalt knows that a well-paved road is essential for the smooth flow of life. Allow their team of skilled professionals to ensure you durable, long-lasting results. Choose Albatross Asphalt in Lakeville for all your paving needs by calling 330-465-3375. That's 330-465-3375. Go Nice!
53-53, 4 minutes will go on our overtime clock here. Jake Sidle and Don Hall with you, and I have more colors, so I guess we'll go with another color for overtime now. But each team's gain a full timeout, so West Holmes now 2 timeouts, 3 timeouts for John Glenn. And that last shot missed there. Oliver, she couldn't get the first one to fall. She'll miss the second one as an air ball. West Holmes defensively here needs to play the lights out.
They need to find out, Oliver, where she is. Maybe try to limit her touches if you can.
So we'll start with a jump. Patton to jump against Church. Chloe Patton had herself a first half, has played great defensively today. Tip is up, and Patton will let that one go back, and picking up the tip-off is going to be Lynn Scott. Across the timeline now, here's Zemensky. Zemensky pulls up, will come on the near side now with Church. Church driving as we go to the right. Now kicking it out to Maya Oliver. Almost lost the ball. Now Zemensky, now down in the corner once again to Dolan. Zemensky up top, now cross-court Oliver. Oliver dribbles. Now turns around. We'll get it back out up top here as we run almost a 4-corner set. Church has it, kicks it down in the corner to Dolan. Back up top now to Oliver. Oliver driving against Allie McMillan. Going to kick it back out to Church here on the near side. Church driving. Ball was lost there for a second. Oliver right there to pick it up though. Oliver now driving in, kicks it down in the corner. Here's a 3 from Zemensky. Got it. Wow. That is a huge three-pointer right there. Keegan Ohl will bring it up, and that took almost a full minute off the clock. Allie McMillan now has it. Going to give it back up to Keegan Ohl. Now back to Allie McMillan. McMillan dribbles. Bounce pass to Ella McMillan. Back to Allie McMillan. Allie McMillan drives in. Ball's lost on the floor. Picked up there. Ball is loose again, and finally Dolan able to grab it. And that's going to be a turnover on the Knights. We cross the timeline. Zemensky working against Ella McMillan, playing with 4 fouls. Now Zemensky gets away, gets it underneath for Lynn Scott, and Lynn Scott will make this a 5-point ball game. 58-53, left wing side, Chloe Patton. She'll drive in, trying to bounce it underneath there. Who tipped it? It's going to be out of bounds off West Holmes, and the Knights not happy about it on the floor. As Briar Klein going to check in, and now it's crunch time here. 2:23 to go, down again, 5.
I think West Holmes may be overpassing the ball a little bit. You get inside, get into the key with about a 4-foot jumper. Maybe you need to take that one.
58-53, John Glenn with the lead. 2:20 to go. We'll cross the timeline now. Right wing side for Zemensky. Zemensky turns around on the right wing. She'll take it to the hoop herself, throws it up. Oh, and Ella McMillan just fouled out of this ball game on a late whistle. That's going to be it for the senior.
I'm not sure what happened to Oliver.
Oliver also is down on the ground. She's not feeling too good. We'll go to the line and shoot two here. I believe it's going to be Zemensky shooting. As that does not look good for Oliver. We'll go ahead and take a timeout on WKLM.
Call Berlin Heating and Cooling, your Rheem Pro partner. With combined knowledge of over 65 years, you know that you're calling the very best. Berlin Heating and Cooling services and installs Rheem and all types of other furnaces and equipment. Berlin Heating and Cooling, they're your local team you can trust. Call today, 330-893-3057. That's 330-893-3057.
Maya Oliver being helped off the court here. She's not putting almost any weight on her right leg. We hope she's okay. We'll be going back to the line with Riley Zemensky here in a moment. I don't believe there was a timeout called or just a timeout for the injury, so we'll wait on our officials to get things sorted out here. And Ella McMillan's night is done, or day is done, I should say, as she fouled out of this ball game with 2:09 to go in overtime.
Still plenty of time. Plenty of time for West Holmes.
And now a timeout will be called by John Glenn. We'll take it with him and be back.
Beachy's Auto Care and Truck Center continues to offer the convenience of two great locations on US 62 in Weinsberg and on County Road 201 in Berlin. The Weinsberg shop will take care of heavy-duty truck and fleet customers from 7 a.m. to midnight, while the Berlin facility will repair auto and light trucks from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Contact them in Weinsberg at 359-5421 or in Berlin at 674-6970. That's Beachy's Auto Care and Truck Center in Weinsberg and Berlin.
58-53 the lead for John Glenn here. Jake Sidle and Don Hall with you. And, Coach, like we've been saying this whole day, it's been a game of runs.
It is, and John Glenn is on that run right now, and if I'm not mistaken, I think they're going to be shooting a couple free throws, at least one-on-one free throws. Zeminski's going to be doing that. But still, plenty of time. West Holmes 2:09 is an eternity, it seems like.
2:09 is an eternity here, and that is a two-shot foul. She was in the act of shooting, so now Ella McMillan, now that she has 5 fouls, will now check out for Proper. They had the injury, so they didn't have her switched out yet. So at the line, shooting 2 here, Riley Zemensky. She'll miss the front end. Maya Oliver as well. She went off the floor injured. We hope she is okay, and I don't think she's going to be returning in this game, though. Zemensky throws it up, and she'll make the back end. That makes it a 6-point game.
Still just a 2-possession game.
Across the timeline now, here's Keegan Uhl. She'll kick it out to Briar Klein. She'll pull back. Klein up to Keegan Uhl. She'll drive in. Now kicks it out. Klein looking for 3 on that left wing side. Off the mark. Rebound brought in there by Musselman. All alone on the other end, putting it up and missing the shot with some late pressure there was Dolan, and the ball going to fall out of bounds. Last touch there by the Muskies. So 1:47 to go, still 59-53, a 6-point ball game.
West Holmes doesn't need a 3, they just need to score.
Keegan Uhl going to hand it off to Proper. Now left wing side, here's Allie McMillan. Patton for a long 2, takes an eternity, but it falls in. 1:32 to go, 59-55. We'll cross the timeline now. Driving across is Zemensky. Zemensky gives this one up to Musselman. Right wing side now down to Dolan. Dolan back to Musselman. Will reset and drive on the right wing side. Kicking it out. Here's a 3 from Dolan. Got it.
Oh, that might have been the dagger right there. Gutsy shot.
62-55, 1 and change to go, and now it is 3-pointers the Knights need. Timeout called, West Holmes. We'll take it with him and be back here on WKLM.
Trying to decide if now is the right time to stop renting and purchase a home? Ask yourself a few questions. Are you ready to settle down? Can you afford to pay for repairs and maintenance costs? For many people, the decision comes down to what you can afford at the moment. At the Kilbuck Savings Bank, our expert lenders are here to help you make one of the biggest decisions of your life. Everyone has different needs. Our job is to listen to your story and help determine the best way to turn the page on your life's journey. The Kilbuck Savings Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Since 1991, the Holmes County Education and Community Foundation has awarded more than $10.5 million in scholarships to more than 2,700 Holmes County residents pursuing higher education. This year, the foundation has expanded into a full-fledged community foundation, which will allow strategic grants to other nonprofit organizations for the good of the community. Scholarships for the 2023-2024 academic year will be available on our website, www.hcef.net, starting in January. Holmes County residents and Holmes County High School graduating seniors may apply.
It's a 7-point game. Keegan Ull for three. Got it.
Oh, big shot.
That's a big one right there. And now they'll try to get a foul in the back end there, and they will foul Zemensky. She'll go to the line and shoot two. We're in the double bonus.
Yeah, smart foul, quick foul. Good job.
Allie McMillan now with 4 fouls. But that three-pointer made it a 4-point ball game, under a minute to play.
Zemensky is currently 4 of 8 from the charity stripe.
Zemensky shoots. Made it.
Ice in her veins.
West Holmes has 1 timeout left. Second attempt is up. She'll make them both. They'll inbound at Keegan Ull in the backcourt. 53 seconds to go. She's going to drive in herself. Puts it up off the glass. Can't get it to fall. Ball's out of bounds. Last touched by. They're going to say West Holmes. And now head coach Lindsey Snyder trying to get one of our officials to go over there and talk about it, but that's not going to happen.
Got to have a quick foul. Got to have a quick foul.
Full court press as the ball's tipped. It'll go out of bounds again. 44 seconds left again. Allie McMillan guarding the inbounder. That is Zemensky. Zemensky lobs it in up top, and Dolan not fouled. Lynn Scott has it. Now Zemensky gets away from pressure in the corner. Zemensky fouled by Klein. She'll shoot 2.
I think John Glenn might be who John Glenn wants at the free throw line. She's currently made her last 2.
So Zemensky at the line, shooting a pair here, leading 64-58. First attempt is up. She got it. Second attempt up, and she'll miss that one. The rebound brought in by Allie McMillan. 30 seconds to go. Right wing side, Keegan Ull looks for Allie McMillan down in the corner. Patton for 3, and off the mark. Rebound brought in underneath. Klein puts it back up for 2. Timeout, West Holmes. That'll be their final timeout. We'll keep it right here. It's a 5-point ball game, 25.5 seconds to go. They're now out of timeouts. The Muskies have 2 timeouts. If they have issues getting this ball in, they also have the baseline. So West Holmes going to have to press and press hard here to try to get a quick turnover.
Obviously, you want that quick turnover. If you don't get that turnover, you absolutely have to have a quick foul. And I'd try to foul somebody besides Zemensky right now. 5, Dolan hasn't been to the free throw line yet today. 32, Church, if she's in there, hasn't been to the free throw line today. Musselman has not been to the free throw line today. So I'd foul one of those girls if at all possible.
Musselman checks out. Madeline Winland checks in. Proper and Klein both in for the Knights. Yeah, need that quickness and the shooting ability. Now the Muskies take a timeout. It's their last 30-second timeout.
I think Coach saw that West Holmes is in a tight man-to-man with somebody on the ball, so the long pass down court was open. So hopefully he's going to change that, but hopefully Coach Snyder's going to change what we're in as well, what West Holmes was in. Little chess match.
I wouldn't be surprised to see Allie McMillan maybe sent back into the backcourts with 4 fouls here to try to pick off a pass like that. You want to keep her in this ball game as long as possible.
You do, but at what point do you if she has to foul, she has to foul. She'll have to do that for the team, and obviously Allie would do that for the team. But you want her out there as much as possible. She is your sort of, hate to say this, but sort of scatterbrain type girl that could guard all 5 people if she had to.
She really could. Lynn Scott going to look to inbound this one. And she'll pass it on the baseline, and now they'll get it inside, and getting away is Zemensky. Zemensky getting away from pressure, crosses the timeline, now waits. Keegan-Ull tried to foul her. The official not going to call it. And now a foul going to be called on Allie McMillan. That's her 5th, and her night is done. And with 14 seconds left here.
That's 11 seconds that went off the clock before West Holmes fouled.
It's 5 on Allie McMillan. I don't think she knows it yet. And now she does. So we'll see Aviana Yoder check in for her. So Zemensky at the line, shooting 2. Front end is good. Makes it a 6-point game here, 15 seconds to go.
She makes it, it's almost said and done.
Second attempt is up. She will make that one, and that might be the nail in the coffin. Across the timeline now, Keegan-Ull drives in, puts up the shot. She'll miss it. That's going to just about do it. The rebound loose. It'll go out of bounds. 6 seconds left, 6.5. And John Glenn is going to move on here as they lead 67-60. As they'll pull the upset of the West Holmes Lady Knights here. It's inbounded, and it is in the backcourt to Winland. 3 seconds, 2 seconds as Zemensky dribbles away, and that is the final score, 67-60. West Holmes, who led by 10 most of the ball game, will be upset here in overtime by John Glenn. We'll take a quick timeout and come back and wrap it up here on WKLM.
At Wayne Door, we are your trusted partner in helping you build your dream home with quality technicians who pay attention to every detail so you won't have to pay costly future repairs. At Wayne Door, we only install high-quality products to protect your family for generations to come. We have your whole house covered with garage doors, windows, and more. So choose the team at Wayne Door. People you can trust since 1973. Visit waynedoor.com for a free quote today.
The Holmes County Chamber of Commerce and Tourism Bureau is proud to support our local athletes. Our mission is to help our members succeed through advocacy, leadership, economic development, innovation, communication, and maintaining our community's identity. Visit www.holmescountychamber.com.
Did you know that beginning this year there's a federal tax credit for Energy Star rated exterior windows and doors? At MRV Siding Supply, they have the top rated windows and doors on the market. And right now you can get a 30% tax credit, up to $600 on windows, and up to $500 tax credit on exterior doors. Plus, material is now more readily available with shorter lead time and better priced at their new location on County Road 624 in Millersburg, as well as their facilities in Newark and Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania at MRV Siding Supply.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
Hi, this is Sarah Clark. Stop by and visit us at 5354 Township Road 336 off of State Route 39, right next to the Methodist Church. At Creative Edge, we personalize a unique look for each individual. We care and build relationships with our clients, and we strive for the latest trends through continual education. Creative Edge has a professional, relaxing, and positive atmosphere. Creative Edge is a full-service salon offering dimensional hair coloring, haircut design, nails, pedicures, massage, facials, waxing, and eyelash lifts and tints. Please call us for an appointment today at 330-674-3343.
When life's urgencies strike, Depend on Pomeroy Medical Center East, home to full spectrum urgent care, on-site x-ray, and occupational health services. They treat all ages for minor illnesses and injury, such as burns, cough and congestion, sprains, strains, and more. Comprehensive occupational health services like physicals, tests, and screenings are also provided under one roof, offering the convenience of local care and extended hours. Pomeroy Medical Center East, located on State Route 39 near Walnut Creek. They're here when life happens. Call 893-0793. Sauls in Berlin wishes good luck to all Holmes County coaches, players, and families on the tournament trail. They also invite you to stop in and see all the new spring items they have to offer, including potting benches and glass window boxes. If you're looking for a one-of-a-kind unique item, including a large selection of hot sauces, marinara, and salsas to share with the community, visit Sauls online at saulsinberlin.com or find them on Facebook.
Final score in this one here at Dover in overtime, 67-60. The John Glenn Little Muskies pull out the upset over the West Holmes Lady Knights. It was 14-11 West Holmes after the first quarter of play. They would add 15 to that total in the second quarter to take a 29-21 lead. West Holmes would then maintain that lead, outscoring John Glenn 13-12 in the third quarter. But the Muskies would outscore West Holmes 20-11 in the final quarter to tie this game up at 53 at the end of regulation. They jump out to an early 5-point lead in the overtime period, and they'll get the win in this game by the final score of 67-60. Leading the way for the Muskies was Riley Zeminski. She ended up with 20 points. Zeminski also had 3 rebounds. She was 4 of 5 from two-point land, 1 of 1 from downtown, and 9 of 14 from the charity stripe. After that, Maya Oliver added 19 points. She ended up out of this ball game, and we hope she is okay as she looks to be in a little bit of pain. She finished with 3 rebounds as well. 14 points came for Mackenzie Lynn Scott. 8 came from Emma Dolan, and 3 came from Aaliyah Musselman. On the other side for the Knights, they were led by Chloe Patton. She had 15, 10 each from Briar Klein and Keegan Uhl. 9 came from senior Ella McMillan, who fouled out at 2:09 left in overtime in this ball game. Allie McMillan would have 8 points, as well as Aviana Yoder. Allie McMillan would foul out with 14 seconds to go in this one. Aviana Yoder and Chloe Patton both had 6 rebounds, so did Allie McMillan to lead the Lady Knights. Now with his final team numbers, here's Don Hall.
Thank you very much, Jake. Final score in overtime, John Glenn 67, West Holmes 60. From behind the arc, John Glenn 7 of 21 for 33%. West Holmes 5 of 15 for 33%. 2-point field goals, John Glenn 16 of 36 for 44%. West Holmes 20 of 43 for 47%. From the charity stripe, John Glenn 14 of 22 for 64%. West Holmes 5 of 9 for 56%. Total rebounds, John Glenn wins that one, 43 to West Holmes 36. Total turnovers, both teams with 17.
I'd like to say that's consistent. They didn't take care of the ball per se, but really both teams had the same amounts of chances on those. Our Subway player of the game today receiving a complimentary foot-long fresh value meal from the Subway at 995 South Washington Street in Millersburg. It's going to be Chloe Patton. She started off huge in this game. She led the team in points tonight. She had 6 rebounds, and her defensive play was really what kept the Knights in this ball game.
I mean, Chloe it was one of those girls, you know she has it in her every game, and sometimes she just doesn't really need to do that, to go and score or do the rebounding or what have you, but she needed it today with McMillan's. Both McMillans on the bench, especially Ella, and she stepped up big today.
Well, the John Glenn will move on. They'll face either Granville or Bishop Hartley down in Zanesville on Tuesday. And really, heck of a season by the Knights, heck of an effort today. And, it's really hard. We've seen this team all season. It's really hard for them playing well all season, bouncing back after a little bit of a tough stretch right at the end of the regular season, and now the season comes to an end.
Well, I mean, the one senior on the team, Ella McMillan, going to be a tough girl to replace, but they have 4 starters back, and your first 3 off the bench are back. Actually, Ella being the only senior. And so it's almost the same team. Not quite, but almost the same team. So, I mean, the future looks good for the West Holmes Lady Knights.
So John Glenn then will move to 19-8 on the season. West Holmes will fall to 20-5 to end the campaign. Don, any final thoughts for today?
I mean, it just goes to show you how tough that MVL conference is with John Glenn coming in with a fifth-place finish in the MVL. But, I mean, you have Sheridan, you've got Tri-Valley, you've got some really, really good teams in there. And West Holmes sharing with the OCC. They playing into district finals. They did a good job as well. But good luck to John Glenn down at Zanesville at Winland Gym. It's just a great place to play.
Okay. Well, that's going to just about do it for our coverage here. A few thank yous to send out. First, of course, Don Hall. Always great to work with you. One of the great basketball minds in Holmes County. And you're just able, the way you're able to break down the game like this, it really adds a lot to our broadcast.
Well, I appreciate it. I've done it a few times, but it's just always fun to work and do games, especially with people that you know, and it's always a good time doing it with you as well, Jake.
Our producer this afternoon was Lydia Brady, and our camera operator, Natalie Holbrook. Thanks again all season, guys. It's been great working with you and putting together one of the best. We put out the best product we can here. We all work together, and it's a team effort between all of us here at WKLM and our partners with Claxon Communications. One more time, the final score in this one: John Glenn and the Muskies defeat West Holmes in the district championship game 67-60 in overtime. For Don Hall, Lydia Brady, and Natalie Holbrook, as well as our entire WKLM sports family, I'm Jake Sidle signing off, reminding you to stay safe and healthy, and we'll see you tomorrow here on WKLM. Have a great night, everyone.
Tonight's broadcast has been a production of WKLM Radio and Claxon Communications.